will hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder something. Gang.
Say, man, I don't give a fuck about the feds, DEA, ATF, task
And
force,
y'all,
jump out boys in your local
working
neighborhood
nothing
robbers.
over
They
here,
got
man. I
to keep
asked
on
Duke to come up
pushing.
here because I needed to get an understanding of him, man. So whatever he talking about, he free to talk about it over here, man. Let y'all get this stuff out here, because I don't want to have to start blocking people from the
Hey, it's Father Pooh Black. It's Father Pooh Black. It's Father Pooh Black.
No, this shit show, man. The truth be told, allegedly, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Man, thinking cultivates the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. So without what's up with y'all, gang, man? Salute to y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This Tuesday night, man. We are setting up for the live. How y'all doing out there, man? Y'all know I gotta subscribe. I gotta salute to the first ones in the house, man. Salute Christy, man. Salute Roz, man. Salute Corel. Salute Goddess. Salute Christy 420. Salute Larisha, KK, Parkerless Lynn. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all know how we work around here, man. You like that, Larisha? Nah, for shit show. Queen Lakers, salute to you, man. Y'all hit that like button if y'all ain't hit that like button if y'all coming in, man. Over here, salute Oz, man. Angela, salute, man. 985J, salute, fam. Y'all know the rules over here. You are entitled to your own opinion. We can agree to disagree long as you voice your opinion. Respectfully, you are more than welcome here, man. I just want to set out a couple rules, man. If you coming on the panel, man, whatever topic we are on, please be on that topic. Please. What's so hard about that, man? Everybody got something to say. You have suggestions for something y'all want to do a show or something y'all want to talk about, hit me up on my IG. Do it the right way, man. I want to kind of keep my show in a running fashion way, man. I want my show ran in order, man. And if we on the topic, please, if you come on my panel, man, please just stay on topic for me, please. That's all I ask, man. Or I'm gonna get you up out of here, man. It ain't gonna be no hard feelings. Ain't gonna be none of that. I'm just gonna get you out of here. Salute. In my opinion, Lakeisha, Keith, salute, man. Tonight, man, we going this one of them notebook nights, so y'all have y'all notebooks, man. Take y'all notebooks out, man. Y'all might want to take some notes, man. We're gonna be speaking on police brutality, things that we don't know, man. How many cases? We're gonna talk about a case study, Invisible Institute in Chicago, done on a year. It was a year. Matter of fact, it was a year investigation that they did on police brutality and things like that, man. Anybody out there that's on my panel out there, y'all can hit the link. Come on the stage. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you slow, might be a little mental in the head, don't know what it is. It's the thumbs. So the thumbs down button, just let me know you a hater. I'm pretty sure I got one out there. I see you looking with your looking ass, just like that. That shit, that way. Where I want to go with. What we talking about, man? We got 85,000 cops had been investigating over the last 2 years, man. It been 85 investigations. An article in USA Today Network found that 85,000 cops have been investigated or disciplined for misconduct over the past decade. Now, just think about that number. 85,000 policemen have been investigated or disciplined for misconduct over the past decade. Investigations found that the officers have beat members of the public, planted evidence, and used their badges to harass women. They had lied, stolen, dealt drugs, driven drunk, and abused their wives. Again, let me read this again. Investigations have found that officers have beaten members of the public, planted evidence, and used badges to harass women. They have lied, stolen, dealt drugs, driven drunk, and abuse their own wives in their own hands. Shout out Corel, man. Uh, Most of these records are filed away and rarely ever seen by anyone outside of their own police departments. Meaning that all these investigations and investigation with the police who overuse their badge, man. Uh, they we rarely know about who's doing it because the department hides and covers them from our own eyes, man. Uh, I noted police unions and their politic allies have worked to put special protections in place, ensuring some records are shielded from public view or even destroyed. Just think about that. Police unions and some of the political people, meaning people in higher ups, have worked together to put special protection agencies together to shield this from public eye or even destroy these evidence. Meaning, if you was to go back and try to take somebody for court by something you feel like you didn't get justice for, it's a possibility that it might be destroyed. Let's put that up in there. It is a possibility that it might has already been destroyed. Invisible Institute in Chicago spent more than a year creating the biggest collection of police misconduct records. So this institute, man, they took out a year of time gathering all the information they can find, meaning that there were more information out there, but they just didn't find it, man. It wasn't it was already destroyed. It was still being hidden by one of these protection agencies, man. In these findings of the institute, man, in these findings, record details at least 200,000 incidents of alleged misconduct. 200,000. These are about people that sworn in to protect the community, to watch our back, to make us feel safe. 200,000 incidents of alleged misconduct. Just think about that. 200,000. 200,000. Hold on, y'all. Look, y'all know I come with notes on notes, man. Y'all know we on second page, man. I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'll be serious about this shit, man. Hey, salute, Jalen. What's up, fam?
What's up with it?
Ain't nothing, man. I know this your type of topic, ain't it?
Yeah, you know I had to go and hop up here real quick.
Yeah, I already know this your type of topic, man. Let me finish reading what I don't my notes, and then we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna read that again. Records are also a time. In these findings, records detail at least 200,000 incidents of alleged misconduct. Records also attain included more than 110,000 internal affair investigations by hundreds of individuals and departments. 110,000 internal affair investigation by hundreds of individual departments, not just one department. These are departments all over the world. We're not just talking about in Chicago, in Texas, in Cali, in Atlanta, in Florida, in New York. We are talking about all across the world. And more than 30,000 officers who were decertified by 44 states oversight agencies. Among these findings, most misconduct involves routine stops by records, tens of thousands of cases of serious misconduct and abuse. They included 22,924 investigations, officers using excessive force, 3,145 allegations of rape, child molestation, and 2,307 cases of domestic violence by officers. 2,227 instances of perjury, tampering with evidence or witness or falsifying reports. 2,500, less than 10% of officers and most police forces get investigated on 10 or more charges. 20 faced more than 100 or more allegations and kept their badges. Listen to that. 20 faced more than 100, meaning they had more than 100. These one officer had more than 100 incidents saying that he alleged abuse or he policed his badge wrong and he kept his job. Think about that, man. Just think about that, man. Jayla.
Oh, I'm here, man. I'm here.
You can go ahead. What you think about it, man? We gonna go over this note by note, man. But so far, what you think about the information?
It's real alarming, man. Not only are you know what I'm saying, it's saying that you know what I'm saying that police officers are getting covered up for doing just misconduct on the job, but if they commit a crime that's even outside of their job, that they'll cover it up for 'em. It showed that you know what I'm saying that stuff like what Tupac was saying, who the biggest gang of niggas in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like it showed that we found out who the biggest gang of niggas in the city was. You know what I'm saying? The police.
Nah,
They
for
they
sure.
ride for each other, man, and they don't care if they doing something against anybody else as long as they don't go against the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn on the cops.
Nah, facts. And just the fact, man, 20 faced more than 100 reports of more allegations and kept their badges, man. You know, you gotta think about that, man. Like over 100, hell, 2 is too many for a law. Like that's protecting one is already too many.
Yeah, but you'll
Yep.
give everybody one mistake when they 2, 3, 4, 5. When they're getting up there, yeah. When it's getting past 2 or 3, yeah, it's like, hey, something needs to be worked out. This man don't need to be no police officer, cause you know what I'm saying. These supposed to be the people that you know what I'm saying set the example. You know what I'm saying. If anything, you should think that the police officers ain't committing no crimes. They ain't doing this and that and the third. They ain't doing the drugs or whatever. You know what I'm saying. They even saying child
Shit.
molestation. Like, come
Yes, man.
on, bro.
It says 2,307 cases of domestic violence by officer, 3,145 allegations of rape, child molestation, and 22,900. Y'all write this down, man. If y'all got notebooks out there, I'm gonna start it over from the top percentage of this session, man. This is among findings, so you should title it among findings. 22,924 investigations of officers using excessive force. 3,145 allegations of rape, child molestations, and 2,307 cases of domestic violence by officers. That's just a legitimate report from a visible institute out of Chicago on police brutality and things that's going on in police department that we might not have any knowledge of. Let me see what else we want. Oh yeah, and more than 30,000 officers who were decertified by 44 state oversight agencies. Man, you gotta think about these numbers that we talking about. Man, these numbers are probably more Yeah, TB, it is numbers that are isn't documented. Man, it's numbers that aren't documented. Man, this just are the findings that they was able to get a hold to. So just imagine what the fuck they weren't able to get a hold to. Jalen, you there? Jalen.
Big fact. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
That was a big fact. That's what I was just thinking in my mind. It's like these are just the people that got investigated. You don't hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you.
I was saying, these just the people that got investigated. You don't even know all the people who. Yeah, I was saying these are people that got investigated. These not even the people who actually are out here doing it. It's people out here that's doing it that didn't even get investigated. They was the top of the echelon of the cops. They didn't want to put them in the fire to find out what they might be doing. And I ain't saying that it's everywhere, but I mean you got to think about it. There's got to be cops out there that you know what I'm saying are putting so much work in with the force and making it look good with the numbers because they just locking up a bunch of niggas or locking up a bunch of somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, well, we gonna let him slide on this beating his wife every, you know what I'm saying, weekend, coming to the bar drunk and shit, knowing he supposed to be on duty tomorrow or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't understand. And it's little stuff like that, it's big stuff. This shit crucial, man. Like it's too much of a brotherhood for it to be people that's trying to serve us. You know what I'm saying? They serving each other too much, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. King guys, salute, bro.
Peace. What's happening?
Ain't nothing, man. What you think about the topic for us, the numbers and stuff?
Not surprising at all. Not surprising at all. You're dealing with a corrupt system. You're gonna have some fucked up numbers. But I wouldn't trust the consensus too much because ain't no way to keep control and count of every single case. You know, some of that shit gets brushed to the side.
Okay. Yeah, and a lot of this shit, see, they said a lot of the stuff, hold on, let me find that, man. They say, let me see. Oh, they said police unions and their politic allies have worked to put special protection in place to ensure some records shielded from the public view or even destroyed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we know who the allies are. The people out here yelling that back to blue.
Yeah, no,
pay
fact.
attention.
And they could be they can be anybody. They can be judges, lawyers, politics, government, council people.
Hold up. Preachers,
pastors, all of that. Salute, Miss Lakers.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We all right.
I just wanted to tell you another thing. Do you know before 2015, they was not keeping accurate records of how many fatalities that was, committed by police officers. And since 2015, they have roughly a count of 5,000 fatalities that has been committed by police officers. But before then, they don't have no accurate database.
I believe that was 15, but I agree with what you're saying. I think that was 15.
Yeah, 2015.
I remember looking at that. I even think I said that before on here. It was like 15 people 15,000 since 2015.
And
that's innocent black men. That's not even all the fatalities.
No, facts.
Right, but they didn't have no database that was keeping records of it accurately. They just had roughly. So they ain't care.
Hold on. Who got me echo? Oh, that's Miss Leica. Put your mic on mute for me. Okay. Investigations. My second point I went to was the investigation found that officers had beat members of the public, planted evidence, and used their badges to harass women. They have lied, stolen, dealt drugs, driven drunk, and abused their wives. That sound like a criminal.
That's what they are.
That's a criminal. Yeah, that's a criminal. All right.
That's what they are. I used to have his name was Ditmore. It used to be a police officer. Used to chase us and try to take whatever we had on us just to go sell it and make money. He's well known in our neighborhood. His name is Ditmore. Dirty cop. This ain't nothing.
That's Denny. That's Porter. That's a couple of these bastards.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple of these niggas down here.
It's a couple. It's a buddy. Everybody. It's a couple of them laws out there, man. I think every community have a law like that, man.
Absolutely.
And just the fact that you know what I'm saying. It's like you in a no-win situation. Hell, like what you supposed to do? This person got a badge, man. If I run, I die. If I resist, I die, man. Like it's like you gotta make a choice when you dealing with police in between living and dying, man.
Yeah, pulling your pants up and being cordial don't work. It annoys me when people say talk to them nice and respectful and pull your pants
don't
up.
Even touch your pants.
Don't work.
Don't even touch your pants. Don't even touch your pants.
They like to sell dreams and shit. They like to, be the passive motherfuckers. My last time being arrested and went to jail is because I was fighting police. Like, no. You see, that's the thing. They capitalize on fear. It's always been that way since the origins of the police, all that good shit. It's been a fear game. I don't have that same fear of police. But at the same time, I'm not provoking them. It's just I don't have that fear of police. But that's what they capitalize on.
Everything about their uniform says that the bulky vest they got on, so much equipment around their waistbands and stuff. Yeah, they got on like 15 extra pounds most of the goddamn time.
Yeah. And a lot of times these people don't be the best physically in shape. So I'm gonna tell you like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I done had encounters with the police, man. I'm gonna tell you, bro. If they can't get you on the ground, they pulling that gun, bro. Like I used to see, I used to be like first off, you already know you're going to jail when you see that second squad car, but when you see 3, 4, 5, 6, hey, you know it's crucial. You know what I'm saying? For nothing, that's when you know it's crucial. I'm talking about 10 officers tried to tackle me down just to, you know what I'm saying, just to get me on the ground. It had to get 10 officers. And
I'ma
some more
tell-
wasn't shape. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you good, fam. I interrupted you. Say, man, I'm gonna tell y'all what got me, man. It went to lie. It went to stolen. It went to lie. It went to driven drunk or abused wives, because I know most police, that's what they do, get arrested for, beating their wives or being alcoholics and stuff. But the dealing drugs, man, like I ain't never came across a police that sell drugs. So I don't like just the fact that they found multiple cases of police dealing drugs, man. Like I guess that'd be more of an East Coast thing or something.
I
That
wouldn't know.
South stuff too. East Texas, man. It happened to a nigga. Nigga had the drugs to plant on another nigga.
This is the thing with police, and I'm not talking to every police officer, but majority of them do not have to go to school to learn law. Remember that. Understand that. You're dealing with a law of a policy enforcer, which we call police officer. They don't have to go to school for law. They don't have to understand law. They just have to put on a badge and play the part. These is regular criminal motherfuckers behind badges. That's all it is. You know, the court, the system of law is rooted in fuckery. It's rooted in biasness, racism. It's rooted in fear. You know, we dealing with criminals. We just see them with badges and think they on the right side of the law. No, a crazy motherfucker that can play regular can get a badge. For real.
Yeah. And a lot of their taxes is rooted in manipulation, man. It's to get you to say something. You know what I'm saying? To say something that's incriminating. It ain't, or do something, or act a certain type of way so they can say that that's you know what I'm saying? So it's all manipulation when it comes to an officer.
And that's why when you know your rights, a police officer cannot stand. They cannot stand you if you know your rights, because they don't even know the rights. That's when Jaden said they don't have to know the law. They don't know the law at all. They half the time they be making up stuff. It be a lie. So if you learn and know your rights, a police officer cannot stand you, because if you know your rights, you can fight them back. You can do things that a normal person wouldn't be able to do. They can't get nothing off on you that they would a normal person, because you know what your rights are. So if anything you want to do, learn your rights in your state. It is.
Peep this. The simplest first lesson of knowing law. Look how easy this one is. Shut the fuck up.
I was just gonna say that. I plead the fifth, man.
The fuck up.
Come on, guys.
Right, you don't have to say a darn thing when they pull you over.
I don't see how people didn't understand off that one. Like,
that's why I thought that was so funny, because of the topics we talked about. We just talked about yesterday's stream. All you gotta do is shut the fuck up. You don't have to answer where you're going.
It be so hard for some people too, fool.
Man, you know what? I got a partner, man. Like I don't like going no places with him, because just one experience, man. I told him, like I got a thing with, man, wherever you going, man, never change your direction, because that's when shit happen. Like I just always had that thing. Like if we say we going to this club, that's the club we going to. We not going to detour and be like, say such and such jump, let's go to such and such. Now we already said we were going to this club. That's what I'm driving to, bro. I'm not going to such and such club because you heard that it's supposed to be live over there, man. And I always tell anybody in the car, well, it was a time where I always tell anybody in the car, when the police pull us over, man, like that right shit out the door over here, bro, we got rights. I'll be like, say, man, hey, trust me, man. And I hear y'all saying we got rights. And at the end of the day, when the police approach you, you really only got the rights that they allow you to have.
And they tell you what it is. You got the right to remain silent. Be quiet.
So be quiet, right? Don't say a darn thing. And they can't arrest you for invoking that right.
They can't at all. All you got to do is say, am I being detained?
Detained. And if they say no.
Committed. You got to know what a crime is. You know, you got to know what color of law means. You got to know what colorable law means. Simple things though. It sound like it's big shit, but it's really not.
No.
You know,
And if they say you are being detained, for what are you
for what?
detaining me for?
Has a
Right.
crime been
It
committed? A
been
crime
committed.
means
Right.
that there's an injured party. You just look it up. A crime means that there's an injured party or a statute has been broken or damn, lack of a word, I'll just say broken. But a crime means that somebody is physically hurt or property has been damaged to an extent or degree. If none of that, if you just riding down the street and they pull you over because of your flasher light or whatever, that's not a crime.
No, that's a warning.
Yeah,
That's
no traffic infraction is a
a
crime.
violation. Right. Yeah, it's a violation. It's not a crime. But and so if they pull you over and they just say, well, they have no right to run your license. They have no right to talk to nobody in your car. They have no right to do none of that. And a lot of us answer those questions when you don't have to. And
Man,
then if they detain you, like, okay, what am I being detained for? They have to give you a code and a statute, the reason why they are detaining you. What did you do to be detained? Where they say, well, we have a right to detain. I have a right to ask you questions. I have a right to do this. No, they do not. If you know just your simple city laws, you can get off on because it's most of the time a city cop that's pulling you over.
They
say,
pulling you. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
hold on, y'all, man. Say, chat. No disrespect to the panel, man, and anybody on the panel, man. All that shit sound real good that y'all are talking right now, man. But I have been arrested 23 or 24 times, man. The right shit, I don't give a damn if you be quiet or you know your rights. When the police want to be an asshole and handle you, he will handle you, man. The best
Man,
thing to do, the most important thing to do is to do whatever
Shut
the
the
fuck
fuck
they
up.
say.
All right. Shut the fuck up.
Just
All
shut
right.
up.
And do whatever they say,
See,
man.
see,
Ain't
Trigger,
no
this the
such thing
thing.
as right.
This
All
the
that
thing.
now you can't search my car and all that shit, my nigga shit, man. Okay. Man, that don't believe that TV shit.
This
Hey,
the thing.
he ain't lying neither. We ain't lying, and he ain't lying. For real.
Most people mess up. All right, let's say you don't mess up and you stick to your right to silence, to be quiet. They can still arrest you. They can still do what they do. That's with anybody, anywhere, not just police. But this the thing. This where you catch them after they do whatever they do. See, the point is not to fight them and be forceful. The thing is what you have to do properly, whether you get arrested or not. Now, once you get arrested, you have to know, was it threat and coercion, threat and duress? Was it colorable law? You know, these things actually matter. Trust me, I know. You get them after you get arrested. Now you got to
Right. So
put
when
the liens and the paperwork. These are that's when you get back at them. Because there's plenty of times where I could have been in big trouble, but due to certain things I might have did, I got a lesser charge, or I didn't get a charge in general. But you can still get a dirty cop to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck you today.
Right, yeah. Trigger looking at us like y'all crazy, but it
Oh
is
no,
the truth.
Man,
It all
man,
go together, bro.
hey, I'm from Texas. We from Texas.
Hey, and we
Texas.
But
we
you know,
going to jail
you
regardless.
are
Trust me. I
right.
don't went to jail every which way. Being
Yeah,
quiet, talking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I did
Following the
all.
rules.
right.
Nigga
Yeah,
go to
you
jail,
do.
nigga.
Man, I don't been
But
in
see,
jail a
but see,
lot of
but see,
times,
right.
and I
But
was
what
doing
we
a lot
don't
of things y'all said, goddamn.
But listen,
Did
what
you
we don't
execute?
do is no. Listen, what you do is after they violate your rights, you let them go ahead and do all that stuff to you.
Put a
And
lien
once
on
they
your ass.
violate your rights, right then you turn around and get a lawyer. You know
Yeah,
that's where
a
the lawyer
lien
come
on.
in at. When they violate your rights, you have a right to turn around and sue them because your rights is violated.
But Miss Laker, look how much money I don't spent in that process. I don't had to get out of jail, and now I got to pay a
Right,
lawyer
but
for my
you
rights.
no, that lawyer gonna take the case
I
because you're
know,
gonna get paid.
but what I'm saying, I'm paying them to handle them for something that I'm already giving, something I'm already owing, my rights. How crazy does that sound? I got to bail out of jail. I got to go find me a lawyer, a reasonable price, and pay them probably every time they go to court, what,
Every
$250 to
time. Every time.
$500. Every time they show up in court, I'm allowed to be paying $500 every time. And we don't want to talk about reset fees and shit. I had to
Okay,
pay to keep some off my name on rights that I was owed.
right. Well, that lawyer didn't handle you right because listen, if your fight, okay, listen. if your rights been violated, why am I echoing? I got on earbuds. Okay, if your rights been violated, the lawyer should take the case on you getting paid after everything is done with. So if he take that whole case from the traffic stop all the way down, that's just one whole case, in all. So he should go to court with you, and that's all gonna be in him getting that 33 and the third after he beat the
But
city
Miss,
up for you.
but Miss Lakers, I still had to. I didn't get out of jail free. I had to bun out. I still got to pay you just to get something off my name or something that I was already given my rights. That's all I'm saying. Like I ain't saying that the law is ain't doing. I'm just saying the process of how you still lose.
Yeah, you
Yeah, the
do
fact that
still
you have to
lose.
actually
You still,
spend
yeah,
money
you still.
to be free, 'cause that's really how it come down to in the American court system. You ain't got the money to be free because these quarter pointers that's supposed to be doing it for free, they ain't about shit. Trust me. And I had the best quarter point that you can have, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, his son played the pitcher for the Boston Red Sox and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
this nigga
Jalen.
ain't
That's
about
what's
shit.
up.
Big
This nigga ain't
Jalen.
about shit.
Big Jalen.
What's up with it?
I'm paying a motherfucking bond right now as we talk, nigga. I'm paying bonds as we talk, nigga. Just because certain shit
Okay,
goes
there we
on, and
go.
kids
There
don't
we
want to
go.
be quiet, man. We know when they can just be quiet. Someone want to buck the system and don't think them consequences are motherfuckers. So we as
Right.
parents gotta control that shit in the crib too, so they can shut the
Fact.
fuck up when they get on the outside. We can't stop them, but we can at least try to initiate a little bit. I ain't gonna say we can stop it now. We can
Well,
try to initiate.
Kids need to
Poop,
go get their parents.
hold
So we
on,
need the
Poop. Let,
parents.
let, let me ask you something. What do you think about the conversation we were just having about the rights? Do you feel like in our state, do you feel like our rights are like that? We really just have rights, like
Well, to be honest with you, a lot of people don't read, bro. They do more talking instead of looking and listening. A lot of rules change every day. So by my daddy being a part of me coming up on the John Wiley Price, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go on the broadcast that, and my daddy had me on the rules, bro. So every day I know a new law change. So I don't know about nobody else, but I was checking them laws out, bro. And some of the rights and some of the shit, like our ID. People don't even know you don't got to show the police your ID. They don't know that. They don't know that. They think when the police pull them over, you gotta show your ID. They don't even know that. So some of the
Exactly.
rights,
Little things, right?
some of the rights I can agree with, and some of them I disagree with. To be honest,
bro.
because
So have you ever not showed the police your ID?
Yeah, I have.
well, you asked me this, Trigger, and since you asked me online, I'm gonna
No, I'm
keep that to
asking you.
myself. No, I'm gonna tell you, hell no, I didn't.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
I did it one time, but I guarantee you I won't do that shit again. Cause
Okay,
I did it one time and tried that shit. Say, man, I ain't gotta show you my ID. He said, excuse me, I ain't gotta
You
show
don't.
you my ID. Nigga jacked me the fuck up. But at the same time, though, it's how I came at him. It's how I came at him. But in the rules, you still gotta know your rules and regulations, though, to say that shit. So I ain't gonna lie. I said it like I knew what I was talking about back then, but I went and researched that shit, and there's something come behind that. You just can't say, I ain't finna show my ID with that cotton now. You do gotta follow their direction, though, bro.
yeah.
You do.
But we gotta
Yeah.
be clear too. That you know what I'm saying? A police officer job is not to just necessarily put hands on a person because they talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah,
difference
yeah.
between actually committing a crime and talking shit. And a lot of times niggas be getting killed for talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Black people and white people. I'm just saying niggas.
Look, Jay.
Yeah.
I luckily made it because I was a little bitty John Wiley Price. Well, I'm gonna tell you about that real 1 minute. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. I'm calling them everything. Cracker, fuck you, nigga, KKK ass lover. Nigga, I ride your ass across the bumper through a whole black neck. I said all that. That nigga, he was mad, fam. I said,
I
your
bet he
mom. I
was.
said, but look, I'm being hard-headed though when I should have shut the fuck up. Be quiet, Pooh. Chill out, dog. All that shit you see your dad and them do and people do, you chill out because you in this moment right now. They could have fucked me out, bro. But by the strength of God, I learned my lesson, bro. So at the end of the day, just shut the fuck up. That's it.
Bro, you was a little,
Shut up.
you was a
Exactly.
little Malcolm X, Martin Luther King ass nigga, wasn't you?
Yeah. Because when Kimbo said something about the Million Man March, I ain't trying to be funny. I just didn't say nothing. But I was part of that. Like when Farrakhan come down here, I had to go sit right there. I was at every picket line with John Wilder Price, so it was going down, bro. When I went to school in the 7th and 8th grade, I got in trouble. Because that weekend we don't picket line. They called me to the office. What are you doing? What you got going? All that shit right there. My dad had to come up there and handle it, but still at a young age, I was knowing what was going on. And like right now, I know how it is, but just be quiet though. Even though you said they'll do something, just be quiet though, man, and just be quiet, fam. The best bet, shut your mouth, dog. Best bet.
Take advantage of that. You got the right to remain silent. Take advantage.
Man, you know what, King guys? Most of the time in my life, once they ran my name, I already knew what time it was. Nigga, I got like a blue tag on my name, man. They can search. They ain't gotta have permission to search my car.
Right.
Yeah. You know, man, they crazy because you got the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, man. So like sometimes you gotta just interpret what is, you know what I'm saying? Like what really, you know what I'm saying, does that all that mean? You know what I'm
saying? But I'll be like a visual gun and drug every time they stop me. That's what I got in the car, drugs and guns. So, you know, shit, all my times I've been arrested. That's what I got arrested. I ain't never got arrested for no regular shit. It was always the same goddamn thing. Like when they pulled me over, go on, make the phone call.
So with you, they always use it like they had probable cause because of your previous record. That's what they use for you.
Hey, every time my old man got pulled over trigger, it was about 2 or 3 lives, bro. Every time on the strength of that Black Panther shit, that politics shit. Every time he got pulled over, I promise it was 3 or more, nigga. I promise. I saw cherries, nigga, like it was a 12 pack of dozen eggs, nigga. I ain't bullshit. Anytime when I was with him like 3 or 4 times he got pulled over. I'm telling you, nigga, they asked him all type of shit. Who are you? What was you doing? And they were picking with my daddy because he was one of the ones talking shit when they turned the news on. His ass was all in that motherfucker. I'm talking about right there with it, like pushing the camera to the news people down, all that shit. So whenever they stopped him, oh man, but I promise you, my daddy handled that shit correctly, bro. RIP to him right now, but he handled it correctly. He didn't die over no shit out of that, but all the way to his deathbed, bro, he was Black Panther with that shit from Al Lipscomb all the way up, dog. He rocked with all that. Real time. So I saw that shit coming up in the South. I saw it, bro. I promise you.
No,
that shit no fun.
No, for shit show, man. Shit, it be hard. Like I ain't never like that's just mine. That's just my opinion. Like for us, and for what I ain't never had no good luck with police, bro. Like when the first time I got stopped by a police, like the last 2 times I've been stopped by a police and they didn't search my car, I was shocked, bro. I was like baffled. I feel like shit, things had changed in life. I like, damn, these niggas don't want me to get out the car, nigga. I'm ready to go to jail. Goddamn, like shit, I know I'm finna go to jail, man. Like it was like a blessing, like, and it's crazy to say that, but I was like happy, like I like, damn, them hoes gave me a ticket, then searched the car, nigga. Hell yeah, like it was like a crunk mode for me.
It just comes back to the fear game, man. That's what it's about. It's the fear game. You can cut it however you want to cut it. You can talk about it how you want to talk about it, but it still comes down to a fear game. We know you're going to listen to what we say because you're scared to go to jail, because you're scared of this badge, because you're scared of what might happen if you reach for your phone. You know, it's a fear game. If you talk back too much, we going to get you. We know you're scared to say something. You're submissive to us. It's a game. Don't be scared of the police. Just know how to operate within the law of your state, your city. Know the statutes. Know all of the things you need to know. Check into your constitution, your constitutional rights. There's so many different simple things people just take 20 minutes and study up. It's that easy. You might still get in trouble. You might still get arrested. But even after you get arrested, to know how to operate within the system of law, you can do something about it in the courtroom.
Even if you don't study it, you can actually go into the library and actually print out on a piece of paper every city ordinance it is for the police to pull you over. So if you can't even remember them all, print it out, put it in your car with you, and when they pull you over, be like, "What statue you giving me a ticket, or what statue are you?" And you looked
Yeah.
on that paper and find that statue and that ordinance number, and see what it says, what right you have, what right they have, and see if what they saying the truth.
Somebody said something. I couldn't hear.
Nah, but I was gonna say, just know what you're doing and the context of the situation, like, cause like it's like this, you don't know the officer that you know what I'm saying you dealing with. This the first time, or you new to the streets, or you new to a certain area, and you get pulled over. Always act in the most respectful way, man, cause this is the most dangerous situation you'll have. You know what I'm saying, for sure. Cause anytime I've seen a new officer, it's always been it's when they the most jumpy, the most anxious, the most like I don't know about this guy. Cause it's like Trigger was saying, after a certain point, laws miss getting you and pulling you over, you know what I'm saying? They learn you. They're like, all right, I already know this type of what type of stuff he doing, whether it's good or bad. And it's like it's been points where I done got found with weed and then go to jail. You know what I'm saying? All that. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like after a certain point, they like, oh yeah, I see what he do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? For certain officers.
But
You know
when
what I'm
you
saying?
know
After
your
they got a
shit,
mindset of you.
when
But
you
you
know
gotta
your
be
shit,
careful.
they scared of you though.
But in
They
the
approach you with
beginning, yeah, they
respect.
scared. Oh yeah, in the beginning, they
I
always
know
gonna
these
be
things
scared.
for fact. Personally, this is why
Yeah,
I'm
they
talking
are
like
Hey,
so.
scared of us.
hey,
But
y'all,
so
in Texas, that shit don't work, y'all. I
No,
just want y'all to know
in a
that.
lot of places, even where I'm at,
it
it
don't
don't
work,
always work.
right? It don't
It ain't
always
about
work
working.
nowhere.
Yeah,
But if you just
I
say
don't never
yes
want I
sir,
don't never want
no
y'all to come to
sir,
Texas. I
they,
don't never want y'all to think y'all finna come to Texas and spit no laws to these good old white boys or these good old niggas
no,
out here.
I'm just, but you know what they want you to do, since they think they got so much power. Just go ahead and do that. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Just go ahead and play along with them and give them that. You know what I'm saying? So you can just get on, and
Yeah.
be safe or whatever. Just go
Being,
ahead and fall for it.
being respectful
No
isn't
sir.
a show of weakness. Being respectful is not a show of being scared. That is the best way to handle things with, as much calmness as you possibly can. But don't jump off your square just because it's a police in front of you. It's that badge we be looking at. Look at the person. It's still a person. Most of the time, they don't know law. So if you do, you can still operate within the confines of what they need you to do and what you need to do at the same time.
Mm.
And I'm with Trigger. You're not always going to get an understandable cop. You're not always going to get a motherfucker who knows what he's doing. But if you know how to operate yourself, then you have a better chance of, getting out of it as unscathed as possible. You might still get in trouble, motherfucker. Like if you, like me, I knew I was going to jail. Like I knew this. I could have acted all the niceness I wanted. I knew I was going. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers do need to go. Like, you did that shit.
And we gotta be real. A lot of times with us, nigga, a lot of niggas, you are getting hemmed up and have broke the law. They don't know you broke the law,
Right.
but you have broke the law. You
Nah,
know what I'm
fact.
saying? So you have to, you know what I'm saying, act a certain
Move
way. You gotta
smart.
you
Man,
gotta act accordingly.
I didn't say I didn't deserve to go to jail. The times I went to jail, it was like, damn, it wasn't no law. Like, it wasn't no law or no rights involved in any time I went to jail, even when I tried it. Goddamn it. It's like the police, like, bitch ass nigga, I know you dirty hoe ass. Nigga, quit playing with me.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be a nigga, you know what I'm saying, with some pounds in my trunk just hopping off at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hopped off at the mouth, I knew I was good, and it showed it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It just
Nah.
made the situation way worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that now. It made it way worse, especially just going off at the tongue, man. That's not the way to go. You got a right to remain silent. Make sure everything that you say in that situation is 100% calculated. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to say something.
Nah, for shit show.
This, my bad. I don't know if I cut anybody off. I walked off, but your lawyer, those motherfuckers you pay to represent you. Once you do that, you give away most of your rights. First of all, and secondly, not one lawyer actually executes law properly.
Miss Lakers. Miss Lakers.
Not all, no, we're not
I ain't
gonna
even
say
get to
that,
finish.
baby.
I ain't
Not
even get
all
to
of us
finish.
do.
I ain't
Not
even get to
okay.
finish. I don't know what was said. Like I said, I walked out for a second. I was just coming to jump
No,
back
Miss
in.
Lakers allow you.
Okay, that's cool. But check this out, Miss Lakers. You practice law, right?
Yeah.
You see what you just said?
No, I obey the law. I abide the law. I respect the law. I
Right,
honor the
right,
law.
right. But you practice law, right?
No, I don't practice it. I
Okay.
am the law.
You are the
I know
law.
the
That is
law.
right. No, that is right. Check this out. All lawyers will tell you. And that's why I said all lawyers. I'm specific with my words. All lawyers practice law.
No, I don't practice over 10. I
Yes, you
know
do.
it.
Yes, you do. You practice law. As a lawyer, I'm talking, not personally. As a lawyer, you
Oh
practice
yeah,
law.
as a lawyer, but as a person, I know the law.
Right, right. You are law. That's right.
Right, I am law, right.
My point wasn't towards the individual, it was towards the lawyer itself. They
Right,
practice
yeah.
law. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean they
a whole
execute
lot of them
laws.
practice it and don't know it, right? Yeah, a lot
Right.
and
Clean that shit up.
a lot of lawyers also got it in because okay, my dad was blue, you know what I'm saying, but my dad I also was a homicide detective, and then he came to practice with me. You know what I'm saying? So
We can all practice law.
yeah.
That's
My
So,
the thing.
my thing is
but
this,
the
Miss Lakers, how many different cases have you had to, like, you know what I'm saying, like study over, not just like preside over, but just study over, just understanding the law. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people don't be understanding what different court cases and what they mean, and how the judges proceed over them, and what they rulings mean for like other, you know what I'm saying, court cases, as far as like being able to manipulate and figure out loopholes in certain areas, and you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
okay, well, let me say this because the building that I work in, the county, our courthouse is our justice center. I grew up in that building because my dad was a cop and a detective. Okay, and worked in the prosecutor's office, then converted over. So I know a lot of judges. So I know a whole lot of loopholes because of my daddy being a prosecutor first. Okay. So like right now, I got a case that I have to do a lot of study on. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
I have a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old that killed two off-duty police officers that was narcotic cops. Okay. But they never said they was cops. They never
Yep.
knew they was
Yep.
cops. But they also was using drugs. They had an extensive record of being sent to rehab several times, but it was never exposed, not in a file, not in a record. I ended up finding out from some other cops that knew it had happened that I knew. Okay. So I put a lot of punches in favors. Okay. I ain't gonna even lie because of who my dad was. So okay, I found out they had a drug history that was not in a file. So okay, I went to Attorney Affairs and I got their history and kind of find out they had a lot of history. So now I'm coming. We just got stand your ground law in our state. Okay. So I'm and because we just got it, I have to go back and learn this and see how I'm going to implement this in the case that I'm working now. Because whether they was cops or not, they never made themselves known as cops. And then
Yep.
just so happened when the murder happened, the boy's cell phone was recorded the whole incident in his pocket. It just happened to be on, and the video picture thing was you can't see nothing, but you can hear all of it. You can hear the whole incident. So they bond them over from being juveniles to adult. Okay, so now I got to defend a 15 and 16-year-old that is not smarter than my 6-year-old grandson. Okay, I gotta defend them as adults, and they can't even do things an adult can do. And then I gotta drag these two cops through the mud, and then I have to get knowledgeable about the stand your ground law and how I'm going to use it to get these 2 black boys off on killing these 2 cops. So it'd be a lot of times that I have to go back, especially when new laws get passed, when new ordinances get passed. It's a lot of times you have to go back and refresh yourself because with different things they vote into, you know, within this, you got the city and you got the state, and then you got the federal. Okay, so you got to see which law, which whether you're going under the city, the state, or federal, which way that I'm gonna have to go in and defend this person. So I have to know all those laws on all those different levels on which way. Now we got the stand your ground law on the state level. Okay, so I'm gonna have to defend them on the state level, even though it happened within the guidelines of the city. So it'd be a lot of stuff that you have to know, and you have to go refresh yourself on because laws change, you know, year, month, day, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, salute to that. You know what I'm saying? It just show you, you know what I'm saying, knowing the law, like, but they them to not even be able to, you know what I'm saying, have that type of knowledge to, you know what I'm saying, defend themselves, you know what I'm saying, but make that type of action though. Shows you where, you know what I'm saying, where our people, you know what I'm saying, is getting led to. You know what I'm saying? You don't learn the law before you go and commit an act that, you know what I'm saying, heinous, where if you didn't have somebody like Miss Lakers, you know what I'm saying, you would be hung out of there. And like I say, you know what I'm saying, there's no, you know what I'm saying, straight up slam dunks. There's no set cases, you know what I'm saying? Everything's a case by case, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying for the best of luck with you on that case, and I hope you win it. But you know what I'm saying?
Learn case law. Learn case law.
With God, I believe I got it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? That's why I'm like, I'd be so sad to see our young men kill each other because, like, y'all, they like be gangster in the street. But when these little boys get by themselves and they ain't got them gangbangers that they hang out with them, and a lot of times we think they don't have family and stuff, but sometimes some go down the wrong road, you know. But see them when they in jail, how soft they are, how humble they are, you know, like they really, you think they don't value life, but it just be like that 5 or 10 minutes rush they get when they get around their boys. It's like, oh man, you did that, you know, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You know, that right there, that right there be the thrill of it. But when they get behind them bars and see that they about to spend the rest of their life without, you know, not ever, if they don't have kids, never having kids, never getting married, never just having a future, they not the same gangsters they be out in the street. They be a whole totally different person when they be in court.
Sure, dude.
Kimbo, salute, fam.
What's happening? Salute to the fam. Salute to the panel.
Peace.
Much respect.
Man, you want to tap in on this conversation?
Nigga, fuck the police. Nah,
salute. No, for real.
That's why you going now.
No, man, like, you know, on the topic, man, like, shit. I had seen some shit and I was wondering, like, since George Floyd got killed, how many people you think the police to kill since George Floyd got killed?
I'll say about 3, 4.
3, 4 people.
I think about 40 or 50.
1,068.
Oh, wow. I know it's been a lot.
A lot of the stuff we don't even be hearing about because it don't make, you know, major news. A lot of shit be going on in them little hick towns with the little, I like to call it the good old boys, where they look out for each other, and the shit probably, you know, it'll never hit the media. It'll never hit big time. Like, how you ever wondered why some horrific shit happened and it'll hit the news, then some shit just like that'll happen in your neighborhood and it don't be, you don't hear nothing about it. And you be like, damn, so like how do the news pick and choose which call they gonna come to, or how do the Dallas Morning newspaper pick and choose who they gonna print about, who they not gonna print about? Like that type of shit make me wonder, because in our little city of Dallas, hey man, they been falsely arresting their own officers, bro. Like, think about it. If motherfucker was to look it up and see how many officers we got on the Dallas Police Department who got cases, pending cases, shit that they've been charged for. Like, we got real live criminals on the motherfucking police force. And whatever I always said, Trigger, if I was a motherfucking habitual killer criminal, if I was somebody who really got my rocks off on committing murder and getting away with it, or if I was a racist, if I hated black people, I'm gonna be fair and say, even if I hated white people, why wouldn't the fuck wouldn't I become an officer where it's my job to carry a gun? If you do something wrong, I get to kill you. I can play like you did something wrong and I get to kill you. To me, that's where the psychopaths go look for a job at. You want to be a police officer so you can just think that, like with the I posted the video with the little cat when the police officer Metro and killed the little dude, and I posted on my page, man. The lady, the mother was blind, bro, and the story fucked me up because she was like, the officer was out looking for stolen cars, so he spotted their car, ran the place that the little boy he thought the little boy was in, even though the car didn't come back stolen. He decided to continue to follow him. That's when the shit become criminal. Now you thinking like a criminal now. Say he pulled in some apartment, he lost them, and he pulled in the apartments, found he couldn't find them, so he seen somebody with a car that looked like that car, and that's when the murder happened. Chased the little boy down and shot him in his head. All that bullshit, bro. Like, I don't get the hold on, let me make sure I get the name right, because I don't want to keep saying the little boy. I feel like a whole ass nigga instead of saying that. Daniel Hambrick, man, and the officer that killed Daniel motherfucking Hambrick. The nigga got on the stand, tried to give an apology, and this made me think about with Hassan and Kwame Brown.
Oh, Kimbo, we did that case the other night. Remember Trigger, the one we had in Truth? The mother was saying, "You gonna go?" He only got the 3 years. Remember?
Right.
Yeah. That's the case he talking about. That one I brought up.
Yeah,
and we
right there. Yeah. So it fucked me up that, like, watch this, bro. Like, people be saying vote, do all this different shit, which I ain't saying don't vote. If you feel like
that
whatever
black
you feel like work for you, do it. But on your local level, bro, voting is so important, because that's how we get them racist ass, funk ass police and sheriffs and all that shit out the way, bro. If you go look at that picture right now, they talking about suing the politicians that left from Texas the other day so they ain't have to vote. Nigga, everybody in there got them big 10-gallon hats on, cowboys, like motherfuckers we don't even see on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Good old boys. Them motherfuckers that they tied into the people who actually own the city of Dallas. That what motherfuckers be missing.
Hey, them called Dukes of Hazzard boys, man.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard boys, good old boys. They gonna stick together at any cost. But the same way we seen them, I brought that up about the dude getting the 3 years, because in court, I thought if the family didn't agree on the sentence, that it wouldn't be accepted by the prosecutors. But bro, we see they value us so less, they'll go over us and still give that lesser motherfucking sentence. We don't never see that shit done. And we watched that with the Amber Geiger shit in Dallas. Hey man, this man Botham Jean was sitting in his house eating a bowl of motherfucking cereal,
and she killed him.
Got killed. So a lot of times it ain't always about the little boys being thuggish or gangster or whatever.
Yeah,
your child could be on their store to go get a loaf of bread and walking with the bread in the sack, and the police can play. He thought it was a Draco.
Hold on, Kimbo. Hold on 1 second. I'm finna read something for you. But before I do that, man, y'all hit that like button, man. If you ain't hit that like button or subscribe to anybody that's on my panel, man, you're a straight up hater. That shit for free. If you slow, don't know what it is, it's the thumbs up button, man. For all y'all people who may be a little slow, a little mental over here, we live by a motto: we all we need, we all we got, or we all we got, we all we need, man. It's a family affair thing going over here. Cultivate minds, each one teach one, man. You titled to your own opinion. We can agree to disagree to agree. Long you dust your feet off. And what I mean, just in case for the ones who didn't catch it at the beginning of the show, if you come on my panel, man, stay on topic. I don't want to hear about no case that you've been studying outside of our topic that you think might run with the topic. Stay on topic. When I let you know it's open topic, man, I let you know it's open topic. Just don't come on here and disrespect me like that, please. Go ahead, man. I don't know who the mic on. Who wants the mic? Who the mic on? Put the mic on.
I can finish my thought, man. I got one more thing I want to say with
Go
that.
ahead, bro.
Like this is my argument, and as you call him, my homeboy. This is where we used to disagree at with the police, bro. People like to say, why is y'all complaining about the police brutality and look how y'all brutalize each other? Man. Y'all kill each other in the hood and all that shit. That's cute for an untrained mind, but this is the difference. Right. This is the difference right here. We not paying them niggas who live amongst us in the struggle with us that they created. That's in the same struggle as us, doing dumb shit or whatever you want to call it. We not paying them tax dollars to protect us, but we pay the police tax dollars to protect us. So it's even more fucked up when you get killed by the motherfuckers you or your mama, your grandmama been paying all their life, paying taxes to, property tax or whatever it may be. So just think if one of them motherfuckers, just think if you was paying the drug dealer all your motherfucking life, every time you get paid, you pay some taxes to this nigga that's a drug dealer, and he come and kill your motherfucking child. You'll be like, goddamn, nigga, I was paying you for protection. Mm-hmm. Not for you to come do us the same way. And I truly believe that police officers need to be motherfucking drug tested, bro. Like at least once a week, some shit. Once a month or something, because you can't tell me them motherfuckers ain't on drugs, nigga. I've had my personal dealings with police. This because in Dallas, the police officers, bro, them niggas talk to the same women that we talk to. They be at the same clubs we be at. You know what I'm saying? So they be in niggas mix. If they don't like you, man, they'll run a play on you to get rid of you. All that shit is brutality. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being straight up with us. But it's something, it's like it's some kind of code they got with them, bro. If you ask me, if you fuck over a nigga, do something, it's like with the police, you get other higher ranks, or you know, they pat you on the back type shit, because it ain't no way they could continue to do this shit. And we got all the black police on the forces, 90% of them, 99, scared to speak up, bro. We can't get the black police officers to speak up half the time. That's fucked up. But go ahead.
Hold on, Miss Michael. I'm gonna let Flex come in because he got a lot of echo going. He got a lot of noise going on. What's up, Flex?
I'm echoing. My bad, bro. I'm out the way out here saying there you go. See, I ain't really heard the topic.
There you go.
I just seen you going live, so I hopped in. That's why I was just trying to listen. I can mute myself so I can listen and then come in later.
Okay. Miss Lakers, go ahead.
Kimbo, you know what? I understand what you're saying. And this where I think like the change needs to be made at, where the city is paying for all these lawsuits that's being filed against the police department. I believe that the lawsuit need to be filed against the police officer himself and the police department. If you start taking some of this money that these cops out here killing people out of the funding of the police department, they'll start policing better than what they're doing, because listen, you're gonna have to have less police officers on the street because you don't lost $30 million on this, you know. And not only that, when people vote for judges, y'all need to stop just looking at color all the time, because just like that one case he was talking about that happened with the one boy where the police officer was white, the guy he shot in the back 4 times, once in the through the chest and the lungs, in the head while he running. Okay, you know how good a shot he had to be to tag him in the head, and he shot him 4 times while he running away from him. He took a stance and paused on this guy running away from you. What threat is to you while he running away from you? Okay, so because he was too fat and he couldn't catch him, so he shot him. Okay, and he shot him for no reason. But the thing is, though, the judge, the prosecution was white.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah,
the judge was black. But listen, the prosecution, now what was supposed to happen was, and see, that's why I don't like, these families should not take the money to the case is over with or to things is made, because once they pay you off, they feel like they can screw you off. That's how I feel about it.
Those are two different lawyers, two different attorneys, two different situations.
Yeah,
When you
no.
get paid,
And
the criminal and the civil, those are two different courts, man.
Hey, both of y'all, hold on. Both of y'all, hold on, because I never got to read what I wanted to read.
So go ahead, we forgot. Go ahead.
I forgot, man. I'm just remembering. So y'all, hold on. I wanted to go back over it. I noted most of the records are filed away and rarely even seen by anyone outside of the department. Police unions and their political allies have worked to put special protections in place, ensuring some records are shielded from public view or even destroyed. What y'all think about that?
Now that's what I just told you on the case I'm dealing with now. Remember, I told you that they records was not. They drug use that they had been sent to rehab for was not in their record, that I had to go to internal affairs and get it. See, they do had stuff. A whole lot of stuff not kept in their record. No, Kimbo, you didn't hear what I said. Listen, okay, look. When you file that civil suit, you got an attorney for that, right? When you come to court, that's the prosecution. I said what I said was, before you take that civil money for that civil suit, you should wait till the whole case is finished, then file the civil suit. Because listen to this, okay? They took that $30 million before that police officer took that plea bargain, right? So listen, what was supposed to happen when that officer was offered, he was indicted on first-degree murder by the grand jury.
Right.
So that's what he should have went to trial on. He should have been judged by a jury. Okay, he was indicted on first-degree murder. What the prosecution did was remove the first prosecutor that was there. He excused himself and went to go get on the defense side and testify for the freaking doggone defense. So then they sent another good to Pappy Boy in there to take his place as the prosecution. Okay.
Right.
So what they did was the prosecution took a plea bargain when they had no reason to take a plea bargain. He was freaking indicted on first-degree murder. We don't need no plea freaking bargain. He was indicted by the grand jury. We can go to freaking trial. Now you can stand your rights over and have a speedy trial, and we can go ahead and get this jumping today, next week even. Okay? There was no reason for a freaking plea bargain. He was indicted by the grand jury. So what they did, they took their crooked butt and offered this officer a freaking plea bargain, and he pleaded to involuntary manslaughter. And you can get involuntary manslaughter because there was no felony being committed when he did this. Okay, but actually the officer was committing a felony. You was shooting somebody in. Yeah, you was shooting somebody. First of all, you had no reason to chase this black man. You didn't know. You had no reason to chase him down. He did nothing. You saw him do nothing. He just took off running because he saw the police car. And a whole lot of guys took off running. That was just the closest one to him.
Miss Lakers, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to let you have. I want to go back over the what everything about so everybody know what we talking about. I want to read what we talking about one time. I'm going to let y'all get right back to it on problems. No disrespect.
Go ahead. Take it a bit.
On so everybody know the topic who wasn't here at the beginning, man. Article in USA Today Network found that 85,000 cops have been investigated or disciplined for misconduct over the past decade. Investigations find that officers have beaten members of the public, planted evidence, and used their badges to harass women. They have lied, stolen, dealt drugs, driven drunk, and abused their wives. Most of these records are filed away and rarely seen by anyone outside the public. Police unions and their political allies have worked to put a special protection unit and agency in place, ensuring some records are shielded from the public view or ever even seen. A Visible Institute in Chicago spent more than a year creating the biggest collection of police misconduct records. In the findings, hold on, somebody need to go on mute. Hold on, I heard some echo and that noise that just bothers me. Everybody go on mute for me. I don't know who that is. Kimbo, go on mute for me. Okay, that's you. That's Kimbo. Okay. In the findings, records detail at least 200,000 incidents of alleged misconduct. Records also obtained including more than 110,000 internal affair investigation by hundreds of individuals in departments, and more than 30,000 officers who were decertified by 44 states oversight agencies. Among the findings, most misconducts involves routine stops, but records tens and thousands of cases of serious misconduct and abuse. They included 22,924 investigations of officers using excessive force, 3,145 allegations of rape, child molestation, and 2,307 cases of domestic violence by officers, 2,227 instances of perjury, tampering with evidence, or witness or falsifying plots. 2,500, less than 10% of the officers in most police forces get investigated on 10 or more charges. 20 face more than 100 or more allegations and kept their badges. Y'all can come off mute now. That's what y'all think about that. Just the number 20. I want everybody who didn't catch the beginning to think of it. 20 or more faced 100 or more allegations of misconduct and kept their badges.
Okay, what I say? Okay, Kimbo, this is what I was saying. Okay, now listen.
Tell us about the two bodies of law.
I'm gonna finish talking about what I was talking about.
Is it on topic? Long as it's on topic, you can
on topic. I was saying the two bodies of law that we was on. We was saying.
No, I'm talking about what Miss Lakers. No, I'm talking about what Miss Lakers finna finish.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing that ain't on topic tonight.
No, what I was finna finish was that when the cop took the plea bargain should not have been offered. Okay, and then. Why I said that the mother should have waited to. Some people we should wait till like after the case is done, because if she would have waited to after, she couldn't go back and re-sue afterwards. But if she would have waited to after the police officer gave that deal, the judge could have stopped like that. That was a black judge, so you would think the black judge would have been like, okay, he could have turned down that plea bargain. He didn't have to accept it. He could have made him go to trial. Okay, so and when a plea bargain is taken, they're supposed to make sure it's okay with the family before the person is given a plea bargain. Okay, they're supposed to talk it over with the family. They didn't do none of that to his mother, so her rights was violated. You know what I'm saying? Her rights was violated. So if she would have waited to after everything, it only took 3 years. If she would have waited till like she got the money in 2 years, but if she'd have waited till everything was over with, she could have turned around and had a bigger lawsuit, because she could have sued for her rights being violated, for her son's rights being violated, the one was killed, and for the way they did.
Miss Lakers, that's your area of fault.
No, that wasn't my fault.
Oh no, that's your area fault.
Listen, that was her lawyer fault for doing that. Right, that was her lawyer fault. Right, I'm saying she wasn't my client though.
I don't feel like it was her lawyer's fault. I feel like they did that lady like that on purpose.
It was the representative. If you represent
I feel like they were trying to mess over them people. Did you see how they was in there begging the judge not to accept the plea and all of that? So I'm like, really, they got messed over. Like she's saying though, they got messed over, but especially when they supposed to be two different, situations. Like they put everything together. They handled the lady. They got handled unjustly, bro. They got fucked over for real.
Hold on, y'all. Fletch.
Hey.
Man, what you think about what's going on the topic, brutality and police violence?
I mean, me for one, I think since police, they are held to uphold the law, they need to be held to a higher standard. Like a police shouldn't be able to drink alcohol. A police shouldn't be able to smoke or do anything, because you uphold the law. So how you out here getting drunk and shit and you supposed to uphold the law, nigga. You come to work the next day, you might got an attitude problem. So now you taking your attitude out on civilians. And what I also think they need to take a racial profiling test. I mean, that might not be the right terminology for it, but they need to take a test to see if they racist. There's a lot of motherfuckers that had never seen a real black person. They only seen us on TV, and they think just because we wear chains and how we dress, they gonna automatically assume us as being a drug dealer or some type of criminal. Because I remember back in the day, they said if 5 or more people have on a white T-shirt, then that's considered a gang. You know what I'm saying? Now, how fucking racist is that? Y'all don't go to Highland Park over there and 5 of these crackers over here got on white T-shirts. Y'all don't consider them a gang. Y'all don't consider that us. And then like how they classify drug infested areas. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a drug infested area, then they automatically can just pull up on you and search you just because it's a drug infested area. But a lot of these people, them people to have no choice but to stay over there because they don't fucked up in life. Like this is America, we're supposed to get second chances, but shit, like they force us to one section of the city or different sections of the neighborhood because we fucked up. Like if you got something on your background, you can't go get no good apartment. You gotta stay in the second chance apartments, and all the second chance apartments are what? Drug infested areas. So basically y'all forcing us to this same type of shit. So I just think like a lot of shit needs to be changed. Like first of all, police, they shouldn't be able, they should get drug tests every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Because y'all should get drug tested every day, and y'all should get tested for alcohol and shit every day, because y'all shouldn't be out here getting drunk and you an officer of the law.
I know a couple. Hey, Flesh, I allegedly know a couple police that smoke weed.
Me too. I know some police that smoke weed, and half these police, they be extorting the prostitutes, and they be fucking on them.
For real.
Damn,
police gas and nigga where to lick it.
They tricking bill is real high. That's the biggest problem. That tricking bill.
They ain't even tricking. They fucking them for free. They extorting them. They still selling pussy. Like,
I ain't gonna take you to jail. You give me some of the head.
I'm gonna let you keep.
You got some tickets. Been over.
Know what I'm saying? They body camera needs to be on all day. You know what I'm saying? You need to be tested for alcohol and drugs every time you put your suit on, because you upholding the law. So you shouldn't be out here inebriated in no form or fashion. You shouldn't be able to do no drugs. You shouldn't be able to drink no alcohol. None of that shit. You shouldn't be able to do nothing because you're not a civilian. You was a policeman. You know what I'm saying? So I feel y'all should be held to a higher standard than we are, because y'all are the law. So how
y'all
you gonna
above the law?
Doing the same thing I'm doing?
I agree.
And taking me to jail for doing the same thing that you do. How you gonna take me to jail for public intoxication or smoking weed, and you doing the same goddamn shit? That's hypocrisy.
And domestic violence.
Yeah. A lot of people
wise and shit.
Because most people become police because they were bullied and shit as kids. So now they see their badge as a power. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't fuck with me because I got the badge on.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna abuse my power on y'all.
Facts.
I just feel
hey, now that shit right there real. That point right there real.
Yeah, y'all should be held to a higher standard. If y'all want to join the police force, y'all should be a perfect citizen out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not allowed to do nothing.
Flesh, the ones that used to get bullied a lot, them the main ones that's really mad. Like the ones that look, and the white boy that used to get thumped and shit. Motherfucker used to get their ear and tell them, come on over here. Yeah, they mad in the motherfucker right now. Yeah, I'm talking they going to the 24 hours fitness club and all that shit. Man,
and
they wait.
Most police is white. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of white people are just naturally scared of black people. I don't know if it's because the image that they bring us on, you know what I'm saying? You know, like most black person is in movies and TV shows, like we the angry nigga, you know what I'm saying? We ready to fight somebody. That's how they, you know, judge us as. So most white people are naturally just scared of me, every race. They naturally just scared of the black man. You know what I'm saying? So like they probably never met a black person in real life, but they scared us because what they see on TV, they see us in the movies beating niggas' asses, selling dope, shooting and shit. So now the stereotype of us is that every single person is a gangster. You know what I'm saying? So they treat every person as that. So like
But you know,
that's what I feel like they
you
should
know,
change.
you know,
Hold on, y'all. Hey, Pooh Black, you gonna have to hit that link. You were echoing real bad. I had to put you on mute, fam. You were echoing real bad.
you know another reason why they scared of us too, because they feel guilty about that slave mentality, how they did. You know, their ancestors did us.
They don't. No, they don't.
Oh, no.
They don't feel
I'm
bad
no
for
listen.
that.
No, I don't mean they feel bad.
They
Now
don't feel
listen,
bad.
no, they
Yes, ma'am.
scared
Yes,
of us.
ma'am.
I'm gonna say that they scared of us because of what they fear, what their ancestors did with the slave mentality.
I
So they
got you.
automatically
Yeah.
just think we gonna beat them up. That we more like, okay, they gonna get us because you know our ancestors had them in slavery and stuff like that. A lot of white people think like that too. You know what I'm saying? That we so angry, like you say, we angry, mad.
See,
Ain't
Miss
everybody ain't
Leica.
thinking about slavery?
See, Miss Leica, you gotta think about it, man. It's more than that. When these police put on that bulletproof vest, that along with that gun belt with the extra clips, the mace, the stun gun on it, and then most important, all they put on that free pass to do whatever the fuck they want to. That badge, man. That's like
Superman.
that's like a certain level of power that these motherfuckers possess. It's like Superman going in the telephone booth and coming out dun 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 dun. Like, man.
Yeah, that's how they feel. They feel like they Superman.
Well, you know, I'm gonna say this because I had a dad that was a good cop. My dad was shot 3 times, and he never shot and killed nobody the whole time. While he was an officer, he didn't believe if he shot somebody and had to catch, he shot him to not kill him, but to just like make it where they can't do
So let
nothing to
me
hurt
ask you, Miss
him.
Leica, hold on, Miss
But hold on,
Leica.
let me just say one
Hold on,
thing.
hell
Okay.
no, hold on. So did your daddy not shoot anybody, or he shot somebody that not harm him?
He shot him to just disarm them, but not to harm, not to kill them.
Okay. I
But
just
he
want
was
to
shot.
correct you.
He was shot 3 times though, to where he almost died. But let me just tell you something. It's not easy to be the child of a police officer too, though, because like when that phone ring in the middle of the night and your daddy out there in them streets, you know, supposed to be to serve and protect. When that phone ring, you jump about that bed, wondering, you know, is my daddy coming home tonight, or is we gonna bury him tonight? You know, or tomorrow, or whatever. You know, so it's not easy to be the child of a cop either, though. You know, it worked both ways. But my dad was a cop a long, long time ago when you know, they was a little better. I don't know.
When Miss Lakers, when I was in the college and rules of I was a criminal justice major. Rules of policing, man. They said the police is not to pull his gun unless he's shooting in a tank to kill.
Yeah, my dad always told me that too. If I pull mines, make sure you kill. But my dad just didn't believe you had to kill somebody to take him in. He didn't believe that if somebody was shooting at him, he had to shoot to kill them to take him in. And that was the law, and it still is the law. You shoot to kill. And he over told me if I ever pull mines, make sure you're gonna kill that person that you pull it on. Okay,
Well,
but
that's
he
one
just.
thing I agree with the police. If a nigga shooting at you, then you gotta shoot at the nigga to kill. Nigga ain't John Wick out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my dad he just didn't believe. I mean, like my dad was so black, like he just didn't believe in like if he ain't had to kill one of us, he was not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that I don't know. That's what probably made him the good cop he was to me. You know, he didn't believe he had to kill. Oh, somebody know they ain't making noise. But anyway, Kimbo, you wanted to know the 2 levels of law is criminal and civil. And then we also have 2 things you got to go by. You got 2 different levels, state and federal. Okay, so what else you want to know?
Hey, no, that's basic.
No, that's what I was saying. But that was my whole point about both of them. They're filed different ways.
That's how a lot of things get manipulated.
Different parts of the man.
Yeah,
that's
and see,
like with the George Floyd case, they got 30 million and they got the time. Like we used to that happening in history. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm not disagreeing with you. I said that because I actually, read up on it. And I'm like, damn, why do we? If they get the money, usually the police always get off. No, that's a conversation we barbershop talk. We talk about that. Like, damn, why the police? I bet people that it wasn't gonna happen with the Botham Jean case. I kept saying, hey man, the shit is finna change a little bit. I don't know why I felt like that. And then with George Floyd, they got the money and they got a nice. I don't feel like it was enough, but they got.
22 years wasn't enough for me.
Right, but then see with the family that we talking about, I'm not even sure who represented them in the civil case, and the lawyer they had evidently they let the people pull the 44 fake out of them. They put all their buddies around them. Because like a lot of times you get railroaded in the courtroom, you don't even know the lawyer they got for you, him and the prosecutor, them niggas might be boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? They might play golf together every day.
Right. And the killing part about it, I'm sad to say they had a mother freaking black woman. And and I don't do cases like that. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not one of them greedy lawyers. I'm like not one of them lawyers that chase.
I respect that.
I'm not one of them lawyers that chase behind those that I can go out and make 30 million and take on a case like that, a civil case, but I don't. I like defending us.
Shit, I know like most people, and you probably wonder too. I'm like, damn, where's Lee Merritt and Ben Crump? Y'all be everywhere else over this kind of shit. And I'm like,
right.
Like, but y'all wasn't allowed to work in that time. Like, I'm looking at watching that video, bro. I'm looking at a lot of injustice, a lot of backroom deals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it ain't got nothing to do with justice. So,
hey, Kimbo, you know who finna come in now?
Who is that?
The Al Sharptons.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Man. You know that.
Whichever city that is, that city is real goddamn
racist and crooked.
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, it's very crooked.
I lost a lot of respect for Al. I hate to say this because he a black man, but bro, I remember Al, nigga. Al used to be like Malcolm X. I don't know how many of y'all know that Al used to be he used to be so black and so militant. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they took Al out to the woods and did to him, man.
They took that meat away from him. You see, he look like a crackhead.
They paid that nigga. They told him, "Here go the bag, man. Just shut your ass."
Yeah, now he all skinny. He all skinny now. He all skinny, walking around with the little suit on,
taking selfies in the mirror and shit.
Right. He ain't never do none of that stuff. He walking around looking like Big Worm before. You know what I'm saying? Now he walking around looking like he a model or something, walking around anorexic like a mother effer. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we probably talking about this more than our so-called leaders talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll think that the people with bigger platforms, this will be their main topic, shit like that. But hell, they around a bit talking about corny shit.
Rappers and stuff. But like I was saying, when y'all vote for these judges, y'all put in office, y'all need to see what they for. Are they for police reform? Are they for where are they the ones that's going to take a stand and say, if the police wrong, they wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to see what these judges' backgrounds is before y'all just vote. Oh, they black. I'm a vote because he running against somebody white. That white judge might be more for
shit. Might have. No, that's true. That's true.
For your right.
You got something
the black one
called Negro pins.
And a lot of us need to start paying attention to that shit, like researching who over shit in our districts or whatever. Like, actually pay attention, because I'm finna tell you some shit that I peep. And a lot of people hate on the Hispanic brothers or whatever, but my neighborhood shit, it's a bunch of us and a bunch of them. So I'm gonna tell you what my observation. They know how to play the system. They go down there and get all them grants and all that shit they got for black people that we won't get, bro, that we don't know about, we don't go apply for. That's why right now Buckner, the whole motherfucker, is owned by people from Latin America, is because they went down there and got them grants for that shit that we don't be knowing about. They go to the city council. They be at them city council meetings. They be at them all of that shit, and they take advantage of it, bro. We always thinking, man, they ain't gonna do nothing for us because we black. No, just go play their game. Go down there and get what you can get for you, man. For
Right.
real.
You know, I just said the same thing. I don't know who platform I was on when I said, like, I'm not even rich as LeBron. I ain't rich as Oprah. I ain't rich as Michael Jordan. None of them. They like billionaires almost, okay? And listen to this. I said that there's no excuse when they says that, oh, well, black people be like, oh, well, the Jews and the white people bought up all the buildings that's in the black neighborhood. So now they forcing us out, right? No, they're not forcing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Just like he just said, what we don't do, we too lazy to go check. Let me tell you, if you look. Let me tell you, I just bought 2 apartment buildings that is worth, like now, they're worth like $4 million. All I had to pay was the back taxes on the building because they was stuck. Right. One was $250,000 and one was like $150,000. And let me tell you, I didn't pay the money.
Goddamn, where you at?
Listen, and I didn't even pay it. I went and got a doggone grant. I got a grant to pay the doggone taxes. I ain't even pay it out. I didn't even pay it out. I didn't even pay it out my money because guess what? It's in a low income neighborhood and all these old homeowners was in this neighborhood. But these 2 apartment buildings, the man had died and his children was all like drug addicts and stuff. So the buildings end up stuck in probate court. So these buildings was tearing down this neighborhood that would be nice that these old people couldn't afford to move out of if somebody took over these buildings. So what I did was I went and got an FDA loan for it. I went and got some grants for it. I bought the building, and like the building was only like 2 bedrooms. So on the lower level, like if somebody had 4 or 5 kids, I tore down the walls and made 2 apartments like 1 apartment. So the apartment had like 4 or 5 bedrooms now.
I salute you. I swear to God, I salute you.
Right. But listen, so you don't have to have no money to invest in the hood. And now, and listen, and none of the people in the building pay rent. They either on Section 8.
So all your money is for show.
Yes, it's in there on the first of the month.
But that's what I try to tell a lot of people. I love what that story you just shared. Now let me chunk with this. Watch this. I have people walk up to me. Oh, gee, man, I need to hit a lick right quick. I need to make 10, 20,000. I need to. You ain't got nobody with no IDs. We can't hit no blank lick. We can't do. And I be telling them, no, you hustling backwards. Let's pull up, just download Credit Karma right quick. Let's see what you got on your credit. Now I want you to invest in your motherfucking self. Fuck them licks. I'm finna show you how to get that same $10,000 and the bank gonna give it to you. All you need is your ID. I try to preach that shit to a lot of people. It's hard to get people to same thing you were saying. When they fix their credit, now they can go down there and they can get them kind of grants or whatever. Because a lot of times that's the only stipulation that you got decent credit. A lot of time we be thinking you got to have a bunch of money, you got to be out a certain race. Nah, bro. Fuck what these people telling you. You a citizen just like them. You can go down there and get whatever the fuck they got on them paperwork. They got grants. Look it up in your city, bro. They got grants every motherfucking month. They got money to give away. It might be a business. You might not even be into fucking with dogs. But if they got $1 million grant for a motherfucker to train dogs, you better go get them. Because that's what the essays be doing.
And if you a minority and you a woman and a minority, man, you get it even fast.
Bro, they got all kind of shit for us. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, can I add Miss Lakers and Kimbo agree to this?
Go ahead.
How this gonna stop us with police brutality?
I don't know.
Shit.
I'm just wondering where the conversation goes. I'm just wondering where the conversation. How this gonna help us with police?
Hold on, listen.
Y'all don't read the public. Y'all don't read the private chat. Y'all don't leave the private chat.
Hold on, listen.
We wrong. We wrong, man. But goddamn me, y'all let us go, man. Next time, stop us, man. Let us get that far. We thought y'all was okay with it. We were filibustering, bro. We wrong.
I was trying to see where y'all gonna put this in.
Nah, no, but it's like we were talking about that problem. But sometimes we put some solutions in there. And our solutions wasn't about the topic, but we would spend some good game, bro, if you listen to it. Now,
I let y'all
brutality, just be ready to shoot back, goddamn it. Try to shoot
first.
Listen.
How I got police brutality? Because you got some paper in your pocket, you can fight the police.
Okay, watch this. Let me get him. Hold on, Lakers. Let me get him. Watch this. Okay, see, this is where police brutality come in, my nigga. If we was doing that kind of shit and niggas wasn't standing in front of people's property, selling drugs, hustling, making them have to call the police, maybe the police wouldn't have to come out there and even show up. Or maybe if y'all wouldn't turn down the property value and all them houses in that neighborhood, when they pay their taxes, that's the tax go to the police. Them businesses, when they pay their tax on the business, that pay the police. So when niggas hanging out there, hustling, doing whatever, you more prone to the police being mad and holding against you because, nigga, you making them work hard for that motherfucking check they want to sit up and eat donuts for. Police brutality. Look, I tried to make
there you go, Kimbo. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, as long as y'all throw police brutality up,
Kimbo got a real point. He got a great point.
No, that's the shit I be saying though. That's why I feel like I really be saying that going in the hood. Them store owners don't be wanting to call the police. Go ahead.
That shit still don't make it cool for them to take somebody's life, man.
Nah, hell
they be having a whole vendetta against the black person, bro. That's how I feel. I just feel they have.
I was always taught you only have the right to take somebody's life if they trying to take your life. So shooting an unarmed man, I don't care if you're a police officer or whatever. It's a sucker ass move. If you shoot an unarmed man, you should be treated like in the Western days, nigga. Shit, you're outlaw. You got outside the law when you did that. You don't shoot an unarmed man. I don't give a fuck if he's a big black dude or whatever.
You shouldn't get out.
That's from the police or from the street, nigga. See, that's the difference between me. Nigga, I'm gonna hold the police to the same rules I hold the street nigga to.
We should.
That's the difference. See, a lot of niggas can't speak on that. A lot of niggas ain't gonna speak on the police brutality and the shit that fucked up shit we do in the hood. Some of these niggas gonna pick either side. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to speak. Nah, you got to speak on both, bro. The police ain't got no business fucking over us, and we ain't got no business fucking over each other. But you kill who you live around. Don't let them try to tell you police kill us because we violent and we kill each other. Nigga, the police can kill more white motherfuckers than they can kill of us. It's just the way the news, the narrative, where they play it to us. It's just how they kill us. They probably kill them motherfuckers. They get them chance after chance. The nigga done shot one police, then slapped his wife, then rolled down the street, got him something to eat, came back, shot another one. Then they'll shoot him. The circumstances be different. Go ahead.
Man, a lot of times they be like that one white dude who shot up at church. I don't know where it was at, but they took him to what? They took him to
Burger King.
They took him to McDonald's. But
watch, did y'all peep the significance of that church he shot up in South Carolina and why he shot that church up?
Because it was like where the slave. I don't know. It was something historical about.
I like you, Miss Lakers. I like you. I need to subscribe to you. I like you.
I'm not a vlogger.
You ain't got no channel?
Nah, I just be kicking.
You gotta get one, man. You got to. You got too much knowledge. Share that shit.
Get that free money, girl. You better get that free money.
Yeah, we gonna support you. You see, and then like you gonna run across people like me. Like you see how we didn't agree for a second, but I made sure I kept it respectful. That's why Trigger fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never, because a lot of times we have to be saying the same thing. We just be saying it from a different point of view, from life experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like you, like you say, you work on the side of the law. So I've kind of slipped on the other side before. So my point of view might come from that side. So the good thing is,
but I would have been the one defending you though. I would have been the one defending you though when you slipped on that side.
That's what I'm talking about. And we would have been a hell of a team.
That's kind of an intelligent conversation. When somebody disagrees with your opinion,
so do y'all feel like police should, like I was telling Trigger when I was out of town, when I was in Virgin Islands, that they were saying around there you couldn't police a community if you didn't live in that community, and they was like, that's why they don't have police killings or police brutality or nothing like that, because if you live in whatever the district you police, you gotta live in that motherfucker. So you ain't finna be. You'll be more cautious about how you handle these people, kids and shit.
If you gotta live
in that same neighborhood.
But you know, it used to be like that in the old days. You walked the beat.
I heard.
It used to be like when my dad was a cop. It was like that. You police the neighborhood. You had to live in the city and police the neighborhood you lived in. Use his own car. But let me tell you, I know the reason why I brought up, investing in our own neighborhoods, because listen. before we let them white people put white rich people in our neighborhoods and push us out to where we living in the slum part, and the other end of the street is worth like $300,000, $400,000, something, $500,000 house on the other end. Then it's $40,000 and $50,000 on the other end. If you keep them rich people and we invest in our neighborhoods and build them up, then you keep them rich white people out your neighborhood, calling the police on the cops on you because you outside, you know, and they scared of you, or you watching your car, or you playing your music a little bit too loud for them, so they call the police on you. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all live in the same neighborhood, but they don't like what you do. So that's what I was saying. If we invest in our neighborhood, because like, listen, when I go to my property, if some boys hanging out, I'm like, oh, y'all know I don't do that. You know, I just keep it a buck, but I ain't gotta call the police on them.
Yeah, I'll be like,
take your butt down the street. Take your butt down the street, around the corner, in front of that closed laundromat and that closed bar on the corner. That boarded up church, go down there. Don't be down here, you know. And they do it. They respect and they go. You know, I ain't got to call the law on them. You know what I'm saying? I know what they out there doing, but go down there and do it. Don't scare the people over here. You know, go down there. And they do it. And so that's what I'm saying. Keep them out our neighborhoods. At least try. But none of us want to do that. As soon as we get a couple of dollars, we going right where they at. You know what I'm saying? We going to build up their neighborhoods and stuff. Like, why do we do that? No.
Because we ignorant.
Facts. But this is something I really want to touch on.
Shit.
It's a lot of things that we kind of getting close to, but I feel like I'm gonna bring it on home, man. Go ahead. We gotta invest on different levels. It can't just be in the neighborhood, but that's a good start too. You know what I'm saying? But we have to also invest in everything. We have to create black media. Right. We have to create black law. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like for real though, because laws are different for different people. Laws are different for a man and a woman. Laws are different for a black man and a white man. A white man and a white woman. It's all different, and it's all perceptions. And everybody from feminists to everybody else except black people have somebody that fights for their cause, and we do not. So what we have to do is create somebody that fights for our cause. We don't have a caucus. That caucus has been destroyed for a long time now.
Right.
So we have to, you know what I'm saying, create something like that, because there's no way that we'll ever have police brutality, you know what I'm saying, change if we still do the same things we've been doing, marching here, there, you know what I'm saying, individuals settling, getting their money, but nothing ever is going on to actually, you know what I'm saying, get the right people in office, get the right bills passed. Everybody asked for no lynching bill. People asked for a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even think that was enough, but it was a lot of things that were asked for, and all we got was a database that doesn't even keep a person from not getting a job. You know what I'm saying? Like certain stuff like that, and that's because we don't have nobody fighting for us. We have black people on the opposite sides fighting against the other black people that's trying to fight for it, and then
you hit
it's like we have to all fight on one accord if we really know what's going on. Because even those black people, I sat there and listened to a black person say, America is not a racist country, and then explain how racist America was and how he had to be racially profiled. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the fight we up against, because we so divided, bro, that when it's actually time to fight for ourselves, we don't even know how, because we over here, I'm on this side and this is how they think we should do it. I'm on this side, that's how we think we should do it. There's no collectiveness anymore. We all done fell into this race or that race.
You feel like that was part of the design, fam, to do
It
us like that, divide us like that?
Design. It was most definitely a part of design. It started with, you know what I'm saying, making us feel more individualistic. So, you know what I'm saying, making us care more about what we wear, what we were doing, how we lived, instead of, you know what I'm saying, actually getting to, you know what I'm saying, have something. You know what I'm saying? They put the glitz and glamour in front of our face. Like, I think Fletch was saying, you know what I'm saying, the images. Why is it that everybody thinks that, you know what I'm saying, of a black woman with a short skirt is a hoe, and you know what I'm saying, well, she's gonna be dancing this, that, and the third, or she dressed a certain type of way, she a hook, or a black man wears jewelry and stuff, and this, that, and the third, he's trying to be flashy, a thug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If he got a grill in his mouth, like, if you look back in our culture, it showed that we come from kings and queens, then not just Egypt, you know what I'm saying? The Mali Empire, the Zulu Empire. It's multiple people.
Gold and Ethiopian, man.
the Ethiopians, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of us out here, you know what I'm saying, that was putting on in the ancient times, juried out, iced out, clean. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's that far from our culture. It's just that they put the stereotype that when we do it, it's a certain way. When they do it, it's stylish, it's clean, it's this, and the third. And everything goes down to like in a way what King Oz was saying about a color of law and how they interpret a law for a certain person.
Yeah. All this we talk about is colorable law. Most of what we said, at least, is colorable law.
Because if it was real law, it was for everybody the exact same way, then if I do a same crime as a white man, I would get the same time, he would get the same time every single time. If that's the way we was going to be fair and just about things, everybody get the same time for whatever crime you commit.
You know, the police system is not rooted in fairness. You ain't gonna.
No, it's all race.
Whatever we do, it's cool for us, right? But the police law system is still gonna be what it is because at the roots, that's what it is. Whatever we do is not gonna change the police system. I'm trying to tell you,
that's what I was saying. You got to
courtrooms. That shit ain't never gonna change it. It ain't supposed to change.
They got to change the hiring
and build off of it. That's what we got to do. Other than that, don't put no faith in the legal system changing.
Nah, man, they got to change the hiring standards, and then most black people.
Shit.
See, the thing that I think that might can change it, and it's a very, very big if. Let's just say this: if we had more black media, you know what I'm saying, teaching people, you know what I'm saying, or not teaching people, but reporting on our news. When you see a young brother out there that got killed, not putting them in the light of this man got killed, and letting it be known it's a 16-year-old, it's a 15-year-old, stuff like that gets subliminally put in the minds of people by white, you know what I'm saying, reporters. If you have teaching us about history a certain type of way, teaching us not only like in government class when they teach you all these different things about the judicial system, actually go over cases, you know what I'm saying, and teach them how does the LGBT community get all these damn laws? Go by the cases. Let's read I look at a lot of cases about a lot of different things because you know what I'm saying. Like I hear a lot of people talking about how we could sue the government, get a you know what I'm saying a reservation, a bit of land that's our land because you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of land that's not making anything, and if we can do anything,
they got land for sale. They got whole cities and towns, states and shit for sale. Not states, but they got shit for sale. Go ahead.
Hey man, every night, man. I want y'all to know, panel on the chat, man. We have the same conversation, and everybody asking what's the plan, man. But everybody say it in so many ways, man. First, man, we got to come together. That's what we can't get past by coming together. All the we, it ain't no we. It's our thoughts and what we should think, man. If we can't come together and do none of this, ain't gonna be no plan.
Hey, Trick, let me give you an example. Like, okay, you see how you ever heard in Mexico how they say most of the police department in Mexico is the cartel because they came together and they took over the police department. Just like in America, they say, shit, the Ku Klux Klan out of raping motherfuckers, they go be police. Just so, shit, they got the power. See, we can do the same thing as black folks. It's just an example. Like, in our community, we look at, if a nigga be a police, he a square, he a sucker. Know what I'm saying? But see, nigga, we could go join the police force too. And change that
right. Mexico, they is like that. Right.
Way how these folks do it. In Mexico, they would nigga, that's the cartel. Half the police department is corrupt. Half the white folks out here that's police, they racist, they Ku Klux Klan. That's why it's so much police brutality, because they hate us from the beginning and they join the police force just so they can oppress us. What if all of us start being on the police force? What if we start teaching that, hey man, let's go be police? Then how would it be then? It wouldn't be no police brutality against black folks. It'll be anything, black folks.
Let me answer that question for you, because that would be, you know what I'm saying, great in the ideal sense. Like if everybody was to come on You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we need to stop. We need to change our mentality, how we look at the law and how we view law enforcement. We could be the ones making sure that niggas don't just go to jail for some bullshit ass weed, get pulled over just because he had a tail light out type shit.
Yeah,
That'd be straight.
because you
But
drive
at the same time,
Caprice.
You know,
at the
two
same
ways
time,
to kill them.
you're not
You know,
gonna
two
get
ways
a
to hurt them
majority.
motherfuckers, bro. And some shit that'll help us and hurt them at the same time. And it got something to do with money, bro. We
what
get
I
our
was gonna
shit
say.
together and we stop going to jail and stop letting them hoes have that bond money. You know what I'm saying? All that money that's funding their system. If motherfuckers stop letting them hoes arrest us, you know what I'm saying? Like if we find other ways, other shit to do. Like when people out there hustling and shit, bro, they'll listen to you if you got another way for them to make some money and show them. If you're just telling them and giving them an idea, a lot of times it's gonna be hard for them to walk away from that for show money.
We could infiltrate the system, bro. We could infiltrate the system.
No, we can. No, I'm saying I ain't gonna say we can't do that. We can do that.
Yeah,
we know. I feel like we can. I feel like we can do that if we got. But we got to find brothers that's not gonna get so far and get flipped. You know what I'm saying? If they really for the community, like they really against the police brutality and everything that we got going on, we don't want them to get so far. And because they got some hell of a scare tactics when you coming up. You know what I'm saying? They done seen a lot of niggas try to come up, think they gonna come change things up in the police department or whatever.
They're kidding.
But see,
So
my
we got
I was
to
trying
find
to get
somebody
to.
really gonna hold us down, man. That's gonna be hard, man. Cause
I mean, what I'm saying is just how niggas be Crips and Bloods and niggas be 100 deep. What if niggas all the Crip niggas say, okay, nigga, we Crips, but we finna go join the police force. You know what I'm saying? We Bloods, nigga, we 100 deep. Let's all join the police force. You know what I'm saying? Then it'll be a whole different way if our mentality changed. Like nigga, we change this shit. And they can start a gang within the police force. Like it's just
that shit. They done had it before. They got them in TDC shit.
Yeah, I mean it done happened it already before as far as Bloods and Crips being police officers low key, and it ain't really worked out for the best.
The Rampart division.
You know what I'm saying? The agenda gotta be the right. The agenda gotta be right, bro.
You just give them gang members more power. They got the badge now, more power.
The agenda gotta be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they doing it as a negative.
You got to think a lot of them police out. They from the same hood. A lot of niggas from. Like we know a bunch of them.
Yeah, it do be.
Yeah, I mean,
they was with the same shit.
Was in a negative mind frame.
They done joined a different gang.
Yeah, like that shit. That's because that shit. They doing it in a negative form, but like originally, gangs was created to protect the black neighborhoods against the white folks.
Facts.
You know
Right.
They were created to protect.
But what they do, they draw temptation and allow guns, money, drugs, power.
Yeah.
Right.
They know how to play it. It's like they programmed us, so they know how to change our program. It's like I hate to say that, it's fucked up like that. Some of us might get it and not fall for it, but the masses of like now, bro, we know killing each other, niggas getting killed on live, and we know killing babies, and we know all that shit wrong, bro.
I got a question.
How old you are, but the cycle continues.
I got a question for everybody, man. You think is there ever a right? I mean, I'm sure y'all gonna answer this with how I think, but is it ever a right time to kill a man?
Shit, only if your life in danger.
If my life threatened or my kids, mine's or my kids.
Look at Trigger talking about if he owe me some money. I see what you thinking, Trigger.
I think,
$20. You know what I'm saying? If only to protect yourself or in revolutionary purposes. And I know niggas gonna look at me like I'm some type of crazy ass nigga, but hey,
that makes
you know what I'm saying?
No,
you gotta do certain things, bro. If you really want liberation, bro. People that you know what I'm saying want to be too stuck into the, you know what I'm saying, way of the world, bro. Hey man, I ain't even
you know how young they teach their kids to shoot? You know how young they teach their kids to shoot guns? They be 3, 4, 5. They out there in the farm shooting them doggone guns.
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where you're from, man, but down here in this good old great state of Texas, we have Negro boys. We have Negro boys in there right along with those Perkwoods.
Oh, okay,
I know. And those niggas need to be knocked off just like any other person.
Like we got black. Watch this. We got black militias down here that don't do YouTube or don't do cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
Real. It's a lot of shit that don't get televised.
If these niggas out here in these streets that just can't let go of this thug life, nigga, sometimes, because the police won't do it. The police will go and kill an innocent black man, but won't go to the hood where they know the killers and criminals at and just pull a nigga over for no reason, pop his ass. Hey, I'm getting to that point where, if the bangers can't, you know what I'm saying, bang for our cause, bro, they getting banged on too. You know what I'm saying, type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really love our people, bro, put the pressure on everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't let no, you know what I'm saying, person slide on the situation, man. If we really care about our people and we really talking about a change, it means I gotta be willing to get my head blown off by the gang members because I'm talking to them a certain type of way, or by the white folks because I'm talking to them a certain type of way.
But you don't feel like that's just the same cycle. Like you might have well joined another gang then. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all y'all black militants up here, man. Y'all scaring me. All y'all black militants, y'all scaring me up here. Look at y'all, man. Y'all black militants up here. Pooh Black, they scaring your boy, goddamn, man.
I ain't just trying to be on no black militants, but if we talking about real solutions, man, it ain't just gonna be just one way. It's gotta be multiple ways. You have militants in the street.
That's fact. But I feel like right now we know where our power is, man. I keep telling y'all, we can't beat them at war. I get what you're saying. If they fuck with us, fight, protect your home, protect your family, protect your loved ones against anybody.
We gotta start being smarter.
Watch this though. I keep telling everybody, if you want to hurt them people, you want their attention, you want them to come sit down at the table with us. Nigga, stop spending your money with this. All of us.
Yes, thank you. Stop spending your money.
Giving them your money.
That's the number one thing.
Stop buying the new Jordan. Stop buying all the
shit.
But you know how hard that's gonna be for a lot.
No, that ain't hard. No, that's not hard.
You tell that. All right, tell that to the regular nigga though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be hard for a nigga like me.
Hold on, wait. If you want to hurt them people, bro. Stop giving your money, because how you gonna beat somebody if you steady giving them your money?
Like I say, it ain't gonna be hard for a nigga like me. I'm talking about convincing the people.
If we buy our bullets from them, well, shit, they can just stop selling them to us, shit. And then they got the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Marines. What we got to match that? Let's be honest.
But like I say, it ain't just to go and just straight up just go at this shit.
But that's
all war style and meticulous. Like, you gotta play guerrilla warfare just like these niggas play. You know what I'm saying? How they infiltrate, proxy wars. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Like how we went to Korea over there and we had Korea outnumbered, but Korea still whooped our ass like that.
Yeah, them niggas was fucking up. Yeah,
I'm with that 100%. I'm with that 100%. But I'm trying to tell you, if you want to hurt this capitalistic society we live in, if you want to hurt a capitalist, don't pay him. Don't give him no money.
I get you on that.
Then they don't want to sit down at the table. Black people.
I'm 100% with you on that. And I feel like that should be number one. One of the number one things.
We won't support each other. That's the problem. We won't support each other. We won't. It can be a black business right by a Chinese business, an Asian business, whatever they are, where you get your nails done. It'll be a black nail shop right there. And they gonna walk in there. They ain't gonna walk in that black nail shop. They gonna walk in them other people nail shop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Miss Lakey, but you know why?
They be right back.
Miss Lakey, you know why that shit happen? And it ain't just because nail shop. It's because, okay, like the example you gave. If she win a black person, I don't like the way that bitch did my nails. Or just like, okay, if
they ain't gonna do your nails over either at the Asian places. I be seeing people on YouTube fighting, getting shot, getting knocked in the nails.
This happened. Y'all remember Shaq put his shoes in Walmart.
But honey, my son, I was glad. My son loved Shaq. No, my son was Shaq to death.
If a nigga wears some Shaqs, we gonna clown each other.
But I think a lot of time with the police brutality, bro, we can stop a lot of shit if we police our own community, bro, instead of calling the police.
That's what we got to stop caring about. What name on our back.
I know.
Yeah, I'm saying because
be myself. We stop a lot of shit, man. Like if you care about your community, you can't be just sitting back watching.
When you stop worrying about what name on your butt and how much money in your bank account. You look how much money you got in your bank account.
Worry about the name brands is because we clown each other. Nigga wear some Shaq.
I wouldn't care what you. Hold up, I wouldn't care.
We know that shit don't mean nothing, man. That's just niggas being niggas. That's us being how European daddies, man.
we gotta also think about it for the people that's like the children, bro. The ones that's it really matter. It really matter to them, bro. We gotta reach their mind too, because it start early. The reason why we don't got what we got going on now because we've been trained early to think a certain type of way. So you know what I'm saying? To feel like, all right, I'm gonna speak this type of way about this, or I'm gonna do it this type of way, is looked at as being militant or being too aggressive to, you know what I'm saying, the establishment or whatever it might be, or investing in your black brother as opposed to your, you know what I'm saying, the white counterpart is looked at as, oh, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this is cheaper quality or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's a mindset that's instilled at an early age. We got to start, you know what I'm saying, figuring out how to reach them.
Jalen,
so, you know what I'm saying, like, the Jordans, like I say, that might be the Jump Man, that's black owned, I guess. So, you know what I'm saying, I guess spending with that, but we got to spend with people who really, you know what I'm saying, like, let's just reflecting what we really want our society to be, which means that we need a brother that's willing to step out there and be like, all right, I don't care if I am the number one basketball player and I really don't want to say this or say that, I'm gonna say it. And that go for Michael Jordan or LeBron James or Kobe, any one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be willing to hold these people accountable, even if we think like, oh yeah, they shouldn't have to say this or they shouldn't have to do that. We are human. We all, you know what I'm saying, have a purpose out here to, you know what I'm saying, speak on that. Because, you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't for all those people speaking on it, if it wasn't for the people making the rise and the people getting their ass walking and marching, it wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? If it was just people marching and no riding, I'm sure it wouldn't have happened the same way. And if it was just people riding and no marching, I don't think it would have happened the same way.
No, facts. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You loud and clear.
All right. I just making sure. No, facts, man. But again, they come back to together. As long as people like we need to talk about what can bring people together, you know, because, you know, you see, to me, like when police brutality happens, like in the incidents and stuff, and people gather together, it be more like clout to me, because this thing happened everywhere. Like, man, if people knew that people gonna be protesters every time a killing going on, and they were gonna fuck with some of these niggas' money around the hood, a lot of shit will be stopped.
Yeah, big facts.
Say that again.
What you say, bro? Yeah, I'm there.
Can you say that again?
Yeah.
I said for us to together, man, we gotta come together, man, and that's gonna be that's our first problem, coming together, man, and trying to come up with a solution all the way around, man, just all together, man. That's what I just basically was saying.
Yeah, unity is definitely necessary, man. Not everybody gonna get on board though. You got to be able to live with that. You know, we'll focus on who.
But what is it? My question was, what is it that's gonna make people? What's gonna bring people together? Like, you know, people don't move these days if it ain't about the dollar.
Shit,
if it ain't about the dollar,
you're not gonna be able to get everybody. But shit, you gotta. What Jesus say? All these free agents, nigga, you better build your team.
Don't worry about everybody.
Why can't you? Why you can't worry about everybody? You can't put your team build you a village of people who, you know, on your page who want to be away from the bullshit. Hey man, we ain't trying to kill nobody. We ain't trying to harm each other. Like, that's what you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to do that. I was saying yesterday, I feel like all them people who are so pro-death and want to kill somebody so much, and y'all got ops, and why don't y'all just sign up to meet up one day, all y'all in the field, and get that shit over with? Let us people want to live, man. And we'll deal with this shit the way we deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't want to kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't waking up tomorrow thinking about who they got to kill. Some of us actually, you know, living peacefully, ain't got that kind of shit on our plate. So when we see other people living like that, we want to give a nigga some game. Like, bro, you out here doing this shit. You get caught with that gun on you. We gonna call it police brutality, but sometimes, what about that? What about when our people put themselves in fucked up situations? Like when the police pull them over and niggas start talking shit and know you got a gun and dope, like, you know,
shit.
Like sometimes they bring it on themselves, but it's real fucked up when it's some bottom jeans shit. You can't get an officer no leeway. Like you maliciously did that. So that's what I wonder. What be on these prejudice or say, what's your word, Trigger? Allegedly prejudiced officers. Like what be on their mind when they come to work every day and they think about they come to your hood, they coming in y'all house. This is a house call. They looking around, they gaining all kind of perceptions about y'all people. Ain't no telling how they feel. They probably hate this shit. And you don't even know it. You calling these people to come help you, not even knowing how they really might be a race soldier or some shit.
We talking police brutality, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, cool.
You know, I'm saying
no. I'm not going against nothing you said. Guys.
Oh, no. I'm saying because like a lot of times, motherfucker call the police for help, right? Mm-hmm. You might call the wrong officer, like with George Floyd situation.
It happens. Yeah,
the wrong motherfucker might show up, and you might have been a taxpaying citizen. All you wanted was the motherfucker to get out your house or to leave. You call the officer to move him around. We don't know what a simple fucking what you call it, a wellness check might end up somebody dying these days. So we can't always say it's the people. Sometimes it's just fucked up officers, man.
Check this out. This is what I was gonna say. We talk about police brutality. And you know, when we see, because you know cameras exist now, right? When we see police brutality nowadays, it's always a motherfucker. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about this yet. It's always a motherfucker recording, but it's never nobody jumping in to stop police brutality.
Facts. That's a big.
I just said that the other night. I said I would.
On this panel,
they probably trying not to get shot.
George Floyd
and I get where you coming from, Kimbo. Cause I think about that a lot.
Gun scare some people. Everybody ain't trained to confront a motherfucker with a gun.
Right. But thank you, Kimbo. That's my point. That is my point. You know, if it's police brutality, we talking about fear tactics, right? Okay, we talking about fear right now. So when you see somebody, and I'm not saying nobody wouldn't do it, but we see police brutality a lot, or at least it's propagated to us. But what I also pay attention to is never nobody jumping in because that fear factor. You see what I'm saying? You want to stop some police brutality? Well, jump in and help. That's all I'm simply saying. That's all.
Bro. Hold on. Before y'all say, I want
niggas don't want to go to jail. They're scared to get hit.
What if they do? Police shoot them too. Go ahead.
Hold on, y'all. I want to read. I want to read what Unique say. Panel, do blacks kill each other more than police? Now, Unique. This is why I don't participate in no marches or anything like that because I feel like I don't care what color you is if it gonna stop me from going home, man. And man, you gotta go.
I agree.
I think that's kind of a weird logic because, bro, you kill whoever you live around. If you're in China, who killed Chinese? If you're in Tokyo, who killed motherfuckers in Tokyo? Who killed people in Russia? Who killed people in Japan or Australia or Europe or Paris, France? Or that's weird. That's just the trick they play on us, bro. Like in this country, it's like we are the scapegoat for everything. Everything go on. Just put it on the news, blame it on the white people. I mean, on black people. You see how they report shit when they use us. They bring up this background, if the nigga ever been to jail for all that shit. So they even got us thinking that's all we do is do drugs. I mean, just sell drugs or commit crime. When we know it's only a few motherfuckers in the neighborhood that do that shit now these days. A bunch of people ain't doing that shit no more, but they let the way they control media. The white people, bro, you watch this. You had the white boy and what was that? Las Vegas when he rented the room and shot all them people at the festival.
Oh yeah, that's
like people he didn't even know that type of shit.
Like that, the outside concert.
And they didn't call that white on white crime. Look how many white people he killed. White people kill their neighbors and shit all the time. I just told y'all they kill each other
for
more
cutting
than
the grass.
Yeah, but the way they play it on the news, they'll make us think we do more of that.
Yeah, the dog.
So you kill whoever you live around, every race, bro. I'm sorry. I get that argument, but a lot of people need to look that up.
But yeah, those are two different arguments.
Yeah, what about that fireman? That's
something that needs to be dealt with in-house. Like, that's our problem. You know what I'm saying? When society does us wrong, we can't go back and be like, well, we got problems too. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
No, you know how they say the Jewish people, they tell the Jewish people the Holocaust was wrong, pay them whatever. The Indian people, what they did to you. Black people start talking about oh man, forget about it. You know how they do us, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
Kimbo,
Hey,
Kimbo.
hold on, y'all. If it's an officer, I don't care if he white or black. He free to hit the pound or hit the string, y'all.
Oh yeah, come on
Tell him
in.
to come on.
Let me clean him
yeah,
up.
please do.
Man, I done been back and forth with officers and what they call them that work at the jail,
The
correctional officer.
bailiff, the correctional
Hey,
office.
Yes,
hey, look.
I posted a post on Facebook. They came on there and man, they talk so fucked up and so they talk to me worse than any blood or crip ever talked to me, man. The police and them out to my what they'll do to me.
Hey, Kimbo, hold on. Let Pooh Black talk because he got
Go
a
ahead,
loud noise going on while everybody talking. Go ahead, Pooh Black. Pooh Black.
Nah. Go on. That's why I'm gonna wait till I stop right quick. You got it. I can wait.
No, you sound straight when you just talking. You good when you just
Oh,
talking.
look. What y'all think about? I was just looking at that shit that happened in El Centro when homie shot up all them police down there. What y'all think about that right there?
I'm a boy Michael Johnson.
Yeah, when he shot them police up, do y'all think it was because of what he was going through with the laws, or do you think it was just the strength of he tired of all this shit with the police?
What did you talk about exactly? My bad, bro.
What about the guy they killed with the robot? He shot. He had
okay.
The guy from the military
that was downtown.
Yeah,
he was sniping out that police officer. He was picking them off. Boop, boop, boop.
But you gotta see what happened right before.
Said his ID was shot up into pieces.
And they blew him up. Yeah, they blew him up.
Yeah.
Oh, did them with them? I thought they sent the robot.
They sent the robot in there to blow you up. That's how they do you in Dallas. They blow us up down here. Y'all didn't know?
Oh, you lying, blowing y'all up with the dynamite?
Yeah. And then they said they blew the ID up. They say they couldn't find ID. They said it was in pieces and shit. Yeah,
they blew him up.
Oh, I thought they just sent the robot in there to shoot him or something.
Check this out. When y'all get some time, go back and look at that. The black police officer that was a part of that, he gave a real ass story on really what happened. Whenever y'all get a chance, go check it out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he resigned. He resigned after that.
But they push a lot of people to that kind of shit, just like Jalen was up there saying. That's why I feel where he coming from. Cause go ahead.
He didn't deserve whatever they gave to him, man. The nigga downtown shooting up officers and shit. Like
he deserved his day in court, just like the same when the other people.
Man, however I had to catch that nigga, whether he was dead or alive, I was gonna catch him.
I'm just telling you what America say.
The man was cold, and you know what I'm saying.
The man was sniping.
How many niggas he shot up in a mirror? You know what I'm saying. 30 minutes.
I don't blame the police for that.
Nah, they knew he wasn't gonna stop the shit. They was gonna be some more dead.
Yeah,
I was like, you know how bad he was shot.
Do I think it was fair? I don't think it was fair at all. But at the end of the day, I think that he knew I don't think he knew he was gonna get blew up, but he knew that he was dying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went in there to die.
Moment.
But I'm like, why y'all need the robot though? Y'all want to shoot black people? Y'all go on in there and shoot
they don't think like that. They know they
Hold up. They skirt us. They gotta have all type of weapons.
But you want to, you big and bad. You want to shoot back? Why y'all ain't going that gangster? Why y'all ain't going that gangster against him?
Let me just make this one
statement. Y'all should have betted. Like I bet you I can get him before you. You should have betted. You know, since you want to shoot black people, go in there and get him. Y'all gonna use the robot.
Right.
Oh,
let me just say this one thing real quick. I just think that, you know what I'm saying, the same way that they had lynch mobs, all this different shit, when they felt like it was some injustice that happened to them, and this, that, and the third, I feel like we should have that. You know what I'm saying? Like if a situation like a Trayvon Martin, a Tamir Rice happened, we should have a certain select people that's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm down for the cause, man. We gotta, if they not gonna give us justice in the courtroom, this nigga gotta be shown that you cannot do this to our babies, bro. At least to the children, bro. If you don't want to do it for the grown folks, okay. But at least for the children, the black children that get gunned down, and we know that ain't right. I don't care if Trayvon Martin whooped his ass, bro. Because I would have whooped his ass too if he was following me, and then in the laws telling this nigga not to follow me, and he still following me.
You know what, Jayla, I got a good question with that. Let me ask the panel a question. Y'all give me a good answer. Do y'all think our young teenagers today is provoking the laws to go all the way against their duty?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
So do y'all think that a law is more intimidated of a young,
provoking them in what kind of way? I don't want to answer. Like, what you mean by what they doing?
like bucking the system. Like, you know, hey, come here. And they throw the finger up, like fuck you, you know, or they might stop. They might get behind them, and they might.
Okay, I get you. That's fucked up that you even got to ask that, because them shouldn't even be no offenses to get you killed, man. But I get when you're black, you can't do that.
Real shit.
Fucked up. I get what you're saying. That's fucked up.
I hate to say it like that. I hate to say it like that, but we gotta face reality.
We do.
Okay, watch this. Anybody on this panel personally ever faced like any police brutality or any, you know, police handled them bad, some racist shit or whatever? Because
I have, bro. You know what I'm saying? Multiple occasions. I almost been shot by the law 3 times, and I'm for real. Nigga, I ain't lying.
Nigga, I had a law hit me in my chest so motherfucking hard. He didn't know I had just swallowed the issue, right? He hit me in my heart, in my chest so hard, the shit shot out my mouth, out my throat, but it shot so fast he didn't see it. I was like, well, I'm glad he hit me in my motherfucking chest like that. I was trying to swallow the shit. Man, I done had police, get me in the police car, man, get me in the back of the police car, man. I'm talking about punch me to the beat of the music.
God
damn. I didn't have motherfucker tell me, especially in the Department of Correction, police brutality. Nigga, on my way coming home, when I made parole, when I was at the Walls unit finna leave, nigga, the police, whatever you call them, guards, the nigga rolled the doors for everybody and didn't roll the doors for me. I'm like, damn, what's going on? I come to the gate waiting, like, sir, you forgot me. He tell me, hold on. Yeah, I read your bus card. I got something for you. I'm like, huh? I'm like, damn. So now I'm like, shit, I'm tightening my boots up. I'm like, man, this fucked up, bro. I'm finna go home. Like, man, the game gonna do me like this? I'm finna have to fight this loud nigga. I know they gonna give me a case. Now that's police brutality, my nigga. Nigga, he run up in the cell like he wanna do something, but when he seen I was for real, bro, nigga let me make it and told me, yeah, nigga, I seen in there that your mama on her deathbed. I hope that bitch die before you make it home. I'm like, goddamn, what did I do to you, officer? He told me, I hate niggas. I hate you drug dealing motherfuckers. I hate all y'all. I'm like, goddamn. So what kind of mindset you think that's gonna send a nigga back to that world on? To me, subconsciously, he knew what he was doing. Nigga, that's police brutality. He was trying to send me back out there thinking fucked up. But I swear to God, nigga, on my dead mama, he was finna come in that bitch now to get busy. I was gonna be locked back up. So I wasn't finna let him come in there and punk me or do none of that shit. Send me back to my cell, nigga. We finna bang, nigga. For real.
I ain't never been to a penitentiary, but you know what I'm saying? From the time I was 16 dealing with the laws, bro, I knew, bro. You know what I'm saying? The first time I had to deal with the laws, you know what I'm saying? I ran away from the police in the vehicle, you know what I'm saying? On some stupid shit. Not because I really needed to, not because, you know what I'm saying, I was in some type of danger or any type of thing like that. I was wanted, none of that. I did it because I seen it on cops. I felt like, nigga, that's the shit I'm gonna do if I ever got, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no license or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm driving my partner mama car. You know what I'm saying? So I drive and get pulled over and take these people on a chase to the point where I'm going through people's property. You know what I'm saying? Like I drove through 2 fences, all that in the city of Pittsburgh, Texas. You know what I'm saying? When they got to me, they thought that I was some type of, you know what I'm saying, like real deal, like a nigga on the run, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And they handled me that way. You know what I'm saying? I understood that, you know what I'm saying? But what really got to me is what he said to me when he found out I was a juvenile and after all that. Not even the whole almost getting shot part, is what he was saying as he was doing the paperwork, because you know what I'm saying, he had to do paperwork in order for me to go to juvenile and not, you know what I'm saying, just get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like the things he said, you know what I'm saying, it's almost blurry to me because I was so tired, bro. By the end of that night, bro, I was like dozing off, nigga, while he was just talking shit to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, for the longest till my dad came and got me, bro. But from that moment forward, I already knew that it's some people out there, bro, this is what they do, because it's like being something at a zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like a zookeeper. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like lions, so I want to be a zookeeper. I hate this type of thing. Or you know what I'm saying? Like it's a love-hate relationship in a sense. It's like being able to control somebody's life like that. Being able to be like, all right, I could throw this nigga in jail right now. Like literally, the juvenile bus was coming for me at 7 in the morning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, my dad came at 4.
Hold on, Darryl. Hold on, Darryl. Hey, Durr.
Yeah.
Man, go ahead and tap in. You've been over there quiet for a while, man. Go ahead and tap in.
Yeah, I was just listening, man. Salute Trey, salute to the panel, everybody. I'm gonna make this real quick because I gotta go. But I want to ask a question, and this is basically just goes off of how I say like black people as a whole, we stuck in psychosis because we had these discussions and we speak on these things, so we know that we know, but the intent to move is like we can't do it. And that's why I say we're stuck in the psychosis. But my question is, if we woke up in the morning and on the news, national news, they declared war on black people, what everybody gonna do?
I don't know, but I've been preparing for that for the last 3 years.
I agree.
The thing is, that's the thing. Like we preparing for it, like we waiting for them to make that declaration when they constantly make that declaration on a daily basis.
Yeah, in a sense, you're right. They just don't do it straight out saying it, but they done already let it be known that they want us dead.
It's out there. It's out there. So that's why I said, like, the first step is taking the first step. We got to take that first step, and the first step, like Trick said, is everybody coming together. We got to get past the bullshit. Like, I don't even know if y'all seen the joint Crazy Bone did when he was talking about, a meeting that they had.
That meeting in the mansion
and the police. Like, this shit is a system, man. This shit is a system. They already declared war on us. They've been declared war on us for years, decades.
No, facts. I agree with that.
That's all I wanted to drop out.
All right, man. Salute, bro.
Hey, salute. Y'all be easy, though.
All right. Pooh Blake, you were finna say something a while ago, bro?
Say, bro, be so much real shit getting spit, bro. Shit, I be forgetting, bro. I come back, bro, when it's time. But shit be so much jams getting dropped, bro. It's cool, man. Like, I forgot, but I'm listening.
Already, bro. Hold the mic on.
I think, like...
Go ahead, Miss Lakers.
Go ahead, Miss. Yeah.
You know how, like, that one police officer, military guy, went row in Dallas on those cops. Like, like how it... like if people like really about that life, being about that, like, like how some, like if we can just like, okay, it's racists that raised, like you said, y'all come start shooting a gun. If we start like raising our kids kind of like they do theirs, I mean, like everybody, like don't make the gun. I'm just gonna say this because I started shooting a gun young because of my dad being who he was, and my grandson like if I can't get to my gun, he knows somebody kick a door in, and granny can't get to it, he know what he better do. You know what I'm saying? He's 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? He not scared of, but he don't know. He know it's not to just do anybody. But if anybody gonna harm us and granny can't get to it, fast enough, he know what to do. And I feel like I ain't saying do this to all police officers or whatever though, but if more of us is like ready to defend ourselves and stand up like that, I think they'd back the heck off.
Miss
Lakers.
Hey, Miss Lakers, hold on, Miss Lakers. You said the right shit though. You trained them at 6 years old. How many of us really training? See, really, how many of us really ready for this real ass knowledge?
No, he's 6 now. I trained
but I'm saying though, people training their kids early now. It's a couple black people right now training their kids early. Do y'all think that that's right, or do y'all think it's wrong, or do y'all think that's just getting ready?
That's safe. You want your kids to know how to handle a gun, be responsible with a gun. You don't want to look at it like no toy. You don't want no accidents in your home, none of that.
Right.
You want them to learn about a gun like a motherfucking Marine, actually. No cap.
Right. And we have a lot of military. See, we got a family of military and cops and stuff. So that's how we do too.
And I was just gonna state, like, they so trickery with this bullshit, man. They making guns. I don't know if y'all seen that. They made a gun that looked like a damn Lego toy. You know what I'm saying? It's a real gun. It's covered in Lego.
Talking about shoot soft pellets or something.
I got an old video where they have a gun, a real gun that it starts out
It's plastic.
as a flashlight, and then it unfolds into a weapon.
Yeah,
Now,
I've seen that.
now the crazy thing is, because we're still talking manipulation, we're still talking psychology, ignorance, etc., etc. Check this out. They have a Nerf commercial, Nerf gun. Right after this gun was promoted to the world, they made a Nerf gun exactly like the real gun. This is teaching your kids how to play with guns. It's a manipulation on the mind, on the young youth. Just like Pooh Black said, teach them young. Manipulation comes young.
Big facts. And a lot of times it don't get taken seriously. What you doing with a toy gun? You just living in a fantasy world. Pow, pow, pow.
In my household,
you really get a real gun,
we don't play with guns,
and you don't understand.
My kids about them.
Yeah, big facts. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. You got to teach the kids early. That's basically what I was gonna say. Because you know what I'm saying? We like, I know as a kid, I was Indians and robbers, or cops and robbers, or whatever it was, and we got the little toy guns and we at each other and shit. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Not even thinking that in a subliminally, you know what I'm saying? If we was to have a real gun, not even thinking about it, because there was a lot of toy guns that looked real. You know what I'm saying?
But Jalen, and them times and shit, it wasn't no music influencing us to do violent things.
Right.
It was just play.
It was on TV shit.
Yeah,
it was on
like
TV.
movies and shit.
You right about
John
that.
Wayne, nigga, I thought John Wayne was a bad motherfucker.
Man, me too. Him and what's the other one? Clint Eastwood.
They teach us this shit. They teach us this shit, and then when we get to acting this shit out, bro. Okay, watch this. How many killings like they blame Tupac? All these motherfuckers when somebody get killed,
they blame for at least a good for
Snoop with the rappers. But watch this though. How many motherfuckers you think have been watching San Andreas or whatever, any one of them motherfucking games and acted out what the fuck they was doing on the game. White people going out
duty for sure.
All that kind of shit like that should be happening. But as long as it's not us, it get pushed under the rug. They crazy. They having a problem.
Right.
Like yeah, it's like it's a cycle with that shit, bro. They don't never want to face that shit.
Hey,
like
Kimbo,
they in control. They ain't got to. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what I heard Allah say. Allah said this out of his own mouth. If they wouldn't have bought the special ops and the black ops, the gang, a lot of kids wouldn't been calling police ops. I said, damn. That's crazy, because I thought about it. I said, y'all was
that's true. That's the shit. That's how they program.
Hey, a white police officer said that shit, dog. A white law said that.
I'm finna tell you, watch this. I'm finna tell y'all some funny shit to show y'all how we don't influence our culture like they say we do. How many of y'all got kids and you say something to them and you use some slang that you used when you was a motherfucking kid or when you was coming up and they were like, man, they don't say that no more.
Yeah.
I should go out of style. If so, whatever the rappers say, whoever they say cool on, the most popular people, and a lot of people mind if they the most popular, they got the most views, that mean they the shit. Nah, that's just they hustle, man. That's just they hustle good, and they got a lot of motherfuckers behind them, shit lined up for them. It can happen for you too, shit. It might not be as big if you ain't got the protection for the complexion. It might be a little harder. But that don't stop us from getting our grind on and getting our money because, like we said, police brutality. See how I threw that back trigger?
Yeah.
Like, how many people do y'all know? Like, how many people do y'all know, bro? Like, I know a bunch of people from my city, bro, my hood, that got killed by the police from that chokehold shit, man, when that shit was going on before they outlawed the chokehold again. Like, that was their thing in Dallas to kill motherfuckers. That whatever they call it, a little chokehold, like they cutting your wind off and kill you and shit.
Bull Nelson.
Hey Tim, hey Kimbo.
Headlock.
Look, what if a law come at you and say, hey man, I see you with that thuku. How you gonna handle that when he say that thuku?
I got my gun license, nigga.
Okay, there you go. Cause look, you already know they use the word that the street people use. I
ain't got no gun license, but that's my first line of defense, nigga. Let me get my license out the car, man.
Square bit, cause they gonna say you got the thuku on you.
Y'all hold on, man. Salute King God, man. Appreciate you for coming on. I see you got to tap out.
Respect, King God.
Salute
everybody on here. Salute to the chat for sure.
Already, bro. Salute, family.
And then, bro, we gotta realize, bro, we got put people that's police officers. Like, you got cats that grew up in the hood, and they know exactly who y'all are, nigga. They know where the spots is. They know what y'all was doing. Y'all used to handle this dude, punk this dude, fuck his girl, run trains on his girl, put it on TV and all that kind of shit. I'm just saying, like, they do that kind of shit.
Dallas, Texas type shit, Miss Lakers.
Yeah, so y'all doing all that. Don't expect not to get some in return.
But I'm saying, like, you got dudes that been not probably that bad. You know, I had to make it funny, but you got dudes that was like probably, you know, not popular, not treated right, like y'all was saying earlier. But you got to think about a lot of them dudes. They in touch with the hood. They got sisters. They got ex-girlfriends or family member, homegirls. A lot of women are real cool with more. I think more women are cool with police than men. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna try to, you know, shit, be cool with them because they like women. They think that uniform. They say women love men in uniform. That type of shit. So I feel like a lot of times they get a lot of information just because a lot of times people don't even know that they officers, bro. I've seen a lot of dudes in the club. There's police officers, and I know people don't know that zip they whipping out of that shit they doing, or they don't know they doing it in front of police officer, but shit, they be right there in the mix, just like us. They be at every club we be at, you know. So a lot of times I feel like they can stop some of the shit, but they don't. They'll kill a nigga that they been cool with and watching them smoke and chill. You do something wrong, they'll jump into police mode. Like when they in their uniform, you're different. They probably been smoking with you, kicking with you, gambling with you. But shit, they'll change when they put their uniform on, bro.
Hey, Kimbo, hey, in my apartment complex, bro, it's an off-duty law that stayed over there.
Yeah.
And a dude told him, like, say, nigga, I'll slap the shit out you. So the dude told him, like, man, you ain't gonna do nothing. I'm a law. He like, damn, you ain't got your suit on. So nigga threatened him and everything. Nigga, the next day, homie pull up with the car and the suit. He tell him, slap me now. Slap me now. Homie say, nigga, I still slap the shit out you. That badge don't make no goddamn difference. The point of just him standing up and dumbass, some people feel like that it's cool to go against the grain.
Hey,
but homie,
I got partner friendly. You hear me, Trigger? Friendly.
Yeah.
Nigga, one time the nigga got dirty. The laws hemmed him up in the unit, nigga. I'm upstairs, he downstairs. I'm looking at the laws, got him hemmed up. Man, the man throw his hands in the air. Like he finna stand there for the police and give up. Man, that nigga come from up top of one of them rights, dropped the law, gone, got away. I was like, say, man, this nigga crazy, man. I done seen people handle the police, though. I done seen them lose. I ain't gonna lie. But this the only thing. When you get one of them, look how much backup they got. Right. They gonna call in the whole force, motherfuckers.
But look how much that suit. Look how much that suit make them feel like Superman, though. Like that suit make them feel like Superman and Avengers and shit, and Incredible Hulk. That suit make them feel like yeah, I'm the Power Ranger. Nigga, they got 30 pounds of shit on them. 30 pounds of shit on them. For real. When them niggas catch you, you slow as hell. You just slow as fuck.
Shit. Black ain't lying though, man. That's what I don't get. Like, man, what happened to like that old school police? That's why they shooting you now. That's why they shooting you now. Because they fat and can't catch you. Chase you down. Police, you know what I'm saying? If it really was a real tough little situation, give you a good little ass whooping and shit. Like niggas, they done skipped the running, the ass whooping. They pulling that piece out.
I don't know about nowhere else, but down here in Texas, they been killing niggas. We just didn't have the internet, man.
They had the internet. Yeah, they been doing it.
And I'm in East Texas where a couple good little murders happen. You know what I'm saying? James Bird.
You know, they had put my boy James Bird behind the truck, dirty motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is that the one they drugged behind the truck?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I saw that. We saw that all the way up here.
They like them people that did Ahmaud Arbery, you know what I'm saying?
Think about that though. That's police brutality. Them niggas be ex-police, always connected with the police, all that shit.
Oh, fat.
Like that one little black boy that got killed. Kind of found out them two white boys that was with him was their father was connected to the police officer.
That's
They
the Ahmaud
always do. That's
Arbery.
why I try to tell
No,
my
I'm talking about the
son
boy that was in the
to hang
school
with the people.
inside the. They said he was stuffed inside the tube, a roll-up tube in the gym.
Oh, the man, you talking about the young man rolled
Yeah,
up
the
in the
man,
man with his
the
organs
young
missing.
kid. Wow, what's his name? I can't
I
remember.
forgot, man.
Yeah, to kind of find out everything about him disappeared, even his doggone organs.
But
You know, it was
panel,
crazy.
do y'all feel like sometimes a police officer can show up to a calm situation and escalate the bullshit when it wasn't nothing that serious?
Facts. It happened plenty of times. It happened with
Yeah,
me.
so they can take somebody to jail, especially if
Because a
it's a
lot of
black
times they
man.
don't want to get caught. A lot of times it's fucked up, but they be mad that a motherfucker called them. They was doing some other shit. They don't want to work.
Them whole cops be looking like the ones off Symphony Son. That's why they be so mad.
The police say he was over here in a B&B with his bra trying to get his rocks off, and they made a call. He had to get up. He mad. Why you see police officers coming out the apartment putting their uniform on with young chicks and shit coming up out their houses and shit?
Then a lot of them had to come from behind them desks and stuff. So now they mad because they was just fat and out of shape and they was just sitting behind desks.
You know how people be saying defund the police department? I wouldn't say defund the police. I'd say they need an overhaul. They need to start being
reform the police department.
I mean reform. I ain't gonna say reform. I'm gonna say, goddamn me. Y'all need some changes up in there. I need to start holding them motherfuckers accountable because if y'all
them whole niggas need to start getting paid $17.50 an hour, fam.
Wait, watch this.
Every 2 weeks.
Watch this though. If y'all mean to tell me y'all can't find these the best men that y'all can find, y'all need to rewrite some laws because y'all shit fucked up. Because the same ones y'all got supposed to protect the laws is breaking the same motherfucking laws. You see how they did the Capitol. That was police brutality on the United States Capitol. Like this the war that we be missing, bro. A lot of time it's them against them, and we just get caught up in the shit. We like some extra shit. It's white folks against white folks, bro. They still having that same fight with each other. That shit still going on.
That's what I feel all last year protest really was. White folks versus white folks. They tried to make it seem like it was a Black Lives Matter, this, that, and the third. But black people were like a third of all that shit. Honestly, it was mostly white folks out there screaming at the top of their lungs, going crazy.
I'll be fast for shit show, man. Hold on, man. We got somebody coming in. Y'all hold on 1 second. Let me see who. Oh, man, this boy got his mic today. Here you go. Hey, Evo, man. What's up, bro?
Salute, panel. You guys are actually having a great conversation. So my bad, I had to hop in. You guys are touching a great topic about like the police officer. My opinion is that police officers are given too much power for too little training. And let me explain why. I studied criminal justice, right? I got an associate's in criminal justice and a bachelor's in forensics, right? I wanted to be a lawyer. I never was a lawyer, but let's say to be a lawyer, you got to do 3 more years of law school and then 2 more years of the bars. That means for me to be a lawyer, I got to do 12 years of education, right? Now, fast forward to the cop. The cop only needs 60 credits. He doesn't need an associate's. He doesn't need a bachelor. He only needs 60 credits. He could take music 7 times in college and probably a little bit of policing, and he's an officer. So you're telling them that, like, if I want to talk about the law, I got to do 12 years. Now, I could become a cop, right? Like when you get stopped, you meet a cop, right? But then that same cop could be the judge because he could take you to court, he could take you to jail, he could take you to central bookings. And then that same cop could be the executor, meaning that if he feels like his life is threatened, he could kill you. So he could be the executor, he could be all 3. So that's the role of the cop. The cop is the secretary when it comes to the whole judicial system.
That was deep.
I got quiet quick.
I never thought of it like that.
I dropped too much bars. That's why I dropped the bars. That's why.
I agree with you to the degree that, you know what I'm saying. police officers, you know what I'm saying, do need more training.
Yeah, I know they have no
have.
training. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The thing when it comes to police officers is that, you know what I'm saying, why are they not taught, you know what I'm saying, more about the law so they know
Instead
exactly
of physical,
you know what I'm saying, so they know exactly,
training.
you know what I'm saying, what they doing when it comes to like finding crime and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you gotta kind of understand that police do have to profile to a degree. If you want to find out like what's going on in your neighborhood, you gotta look at things and be like, oh, this thing might be a little bit different than the other, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. This is abnormal, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But where it get wrong is that our officers are taught to manipulate, to get people to talk about things and this, that, and the third. Half of the law enforcement job is just going and trying to get somebody to talk and give them everything that they need. It's really no investigation behind that, man.
It's basically quotas. Like they, you know, like you guys still got to think about how you start as a police officer. Just like the military, it's kind of like a pyramid system, right? So, for example, NYPD officers. I grew up in New York, so I only know like New York stuff. But NYPD officer starts with $33,000. You can't pay no rent with $33,000 in New York, and when you start, you don't get no police car. You don't get like a trooper. You don't get none of the benefits. They put you in the worst neighborhoods. They'll put you in Brooklyn, the Bronx. You're putting most officers come from Long Island, out of New York. They don't know how to talk to a kid like Hassan Campbell, for example. They don't know how we talk in the city. So with quotas, for you to get a car, you got to wait for year number 2. So now you got to start arresting people for bullshit, like hopping the train or like, you know, like creating crime, like, you know, jaywalking. Jaywalking is illegal, but nobody actually enforces it. But a cop that enforces it is because you're doing quotas. You know, you have to show up every 2 weeks and you got to show, hey, I got 18 arrests. Because if not, they're going to get rid of you.
You froze up? Oh.
No. And then Trigger, the other problem with police officers is that I learned this thing about like when the war in Iraq and Afghanistan started, it was a war for like our militaries to get like street knowledge, you know? So we send them there to get street knowledge. Like you learn how to talk to an Iraqi, abuse their rights, and etc. Then when Obama was president, he brought a lot of those soldiers back. So the type of cops we're dealing with is a lot of military guys that they're trigger happy. Like if I get bonuses from the military for killing people, and now you put the same people as officers, they think killing is reward. That's another problem. A lot of those cops they got PTSD. They're not good in the head.
Yeah, I agree with you on the cops coming from the military and you know what I'm saying, having a certain bit of like stigmas and PTSD and stuff like that. I don't know about the going and learning streets and stuff. I don't know if that was necessarily accurate, but everything else, yeah, I agree with you on.
I think you mean learn the people, like how to interact with the people, learn their customs and shit like that.
Yeah, because
they already learned that type of stuff before they even go into the system. Maybe the soldiers don't. I think the people who already been intelling that kind of like know that. But they go in with a specific agenda most times.
But you see, field work.
But you see, the problem with the previous war that we had, the Vietnam War, was that in Vietnam we had the better equipment, but the Vietnamese people, they knew how to walk around. They whoop our ass. They knew two guys with a knife. With a knife will kill 3 guys with an AR-15. So that's what I mean. You send them there to get some street knowledge, and then you bring them back home and to control the masses, because that's what we are a corporation. We're not a country.
Right.
We are a corporation,
right.
And we run as a corporation.
Avo come up here on topic tonight, y'all.
No, yeah, that also you saw what I wrote about when it comes to like being drug dealers and why why do cops hate drug dealers? It's mostly because they envy you guys. The drug dealers are the envies of our neighborhoods. The problem now is that, remember back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, the rappers wanted to be like the drug dealers. Like if you look at, if you look at Jay-Z, if you look at all of those guys, they were hanging out with Fran Lucas, they were hanging out with who, you know. But what happens is there's a switch now. Now the rapper is the OG, because the rapper could be able to make enough money. Everybody got put on. 50 Cent had the big beef with the guys in Queens, for example.
Right.
So like everybody gets put on, but now you start seeing the drug dealers. They don't like that. You know what? Anybody could be an artist, and I think that's why
real drug dealers don't want nothing to do with no rapper. If you rapping, the plug gonna cut you off, and in a lot of situations, they don't want nothing to do with no rappers, because your job is to talk. Your job is to report the streets and tell something. People might not agree with this, but if you make a song and you put my name in there saying, "Oh, my OG Kimbo, he shot them niggas up when we went through whoop-de-whoop," I'm gonna come get your motherfucking ass. Don't put my name. That's dry snitching. Don't be claiming nobody's on no song, bro. Y'all, it's not art no more. Y'all going too far now. I understand it's try to outdo the next dude, but if you can't do it with lyrics and just being artistic, you might need to chill if you got to catch a case. That's why I be saying you might as well stay in the street. If you're gonna catch a case and get killed anyway, what the fuck is you rapping for? You should have just stayed in the street.
Names and not give out exact details like niggas be doing these days. Like back in the day, nigga used to talk a little bit in code a little bit. So you kind of had to know the lingo in order to understand what exactly was said.
Right.
These days, niggas be just, man, we shot them niggas at 4 o'clock. It was all up. We used the Glock.
I was in a white cutlass.
Nah, these niggas take pictures. These niggas take pictures on Instagram and Facebook and shit and every Twitter everywhere with the same motherfucking gun that they walk around with every day. The same gun they gonna up or rob with. They taking pictures with that motherfucker. I'm like, they niggas gotta be crazy, man. The fuck you taking pictures with the same gun? You gonna kill somebody? You think they can't superimpose? Nigga, they can see a pimple on your face. You think they can't read them serial numbers?
Oh, for shit.
But niggas don't think like that. If you talk like that, you an old nigga. You tripping. This how we do it now. But when we doing shit like that, bro, now that's what I want to say. That's what make the police like warrant if they look you up on social media and you don't know with Dracos and ARs and all this shit. You might have a simple misdemeanor warrant. But now they got the right to say, he's armed and dangerous. You know, all that old hoe ass shit. That's why I tell niggas, your gun's supposed to be camera shot. The fuck you taking pictures with gun for? You ain't no ranger, nigga. If you about that shit, people supposed to know you about that shit. You don't have to show your motherfucking gun. You must be trying to convince somebody. Because you know how many niggas I seen show their gun and still get killed with their gun and their same gun in their hand, man. For real.
Big facts. And them same pictures be getting used against you after you done got killed unjustly. And all that stuff. Like, even when these people get killed unjustly, like the boy that got shot by the woman who thought it was a taser, they put pictures of him with his guns and big weed puffing and stuff. And you know what I'm saying?
Something happened to me. Hey, bro, something happened to me. All that shit they telling y'all, them cases they gonna put on there, I did about 20 of them. That other 5, bro, that wasn't me. I just took the case because I ain't want to snitch on my homeboy.
I got some cases like that myself. Shit.
No, though, bro. But why would you even demonize a person? That's some police.
That's some bullshit.
Media tactics. Why do you gotta? That's some shit that we don't give a fuck when it's a white boy. Y'all don't tell us it's race or none of that. Allegedly.
Yeah. So why you gotta tell me? Of these white boys too. I done seen some pictures where like the Dylan Roof dude, he was posing with guns and stuff too, and Confederate flags. They ain't put all that out there.
They just say that they mental. He having problems. It ain't gonna be like us. For real, they can go kill a whole bunch of white folk. They're not gonna say white on white crime. Y'all don't even never heard that term said in old media, as they call it. That's why I like new media. That's why I like fucking with y'all, talking to y'all from different places. Because I want to hear about what's going on in Minnesota, Chicago, from niggas like me on here. I don't want to hear the news, man. I can get what's real from y'all.
No, for shit show.
Yeah, that's fact, and that's the part of the black media stuff that I was talking about, man. We got to tell our own stories, man. Stop letting these damn white folks push the narrative for us, man. We got
look
to
at all
go.
the serious shit going on, bro. We got the whole motherfucking me internet worried about Charlemagne, them and all that shit. I ain't saying, fuck what they doing because it's happening. I understand this is entertainment, but goddamn, when some of these so-called rich motherfuckers gonna actually come together, some of the shit that us niggas, we gonna call us the po niggas. Like, why is it so hard for these rich niggas to wake up? Because they read the same books. They can afford more books than us, nigga, more videos than us. All this shit we be teaching, there ain't nothing new. None of our beliefs, none of our leaders, the people that have been here, they know the same shit we know, bro. And if you ask me, it's because when a nigga gets so far, it's like right now, they only let you get so far. If you gonna guarantee you're not gonna go back and help them niggas. For real. That's what it's saying. Like,
yeah, because I'll be confused with all the money that's just in the black community, period. You know what I'm saying? You take, what I'm saying, 5 or 6 of them billionaires to put a couple 100,000, and then the rest of the, you know what I'm saying?
Man, if it ain't no tax write-off, they ain't doing it.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, black community, just put what they can. I'm telling you, we got enough money to build infrastructure, banks, schools, all that. Just with a couple of 100,000 from just the billionaires, and then everybody else just do what they can. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
We done did it before. I feel like we could do it again. I don't give a fuck. Like, some people, this is a question I was here with. So, bro, what if we build everything up like the Black Wall Street shit? All that was police brutality. When they came and tore that shit down, the police was with them too. The military was with them too. So, like I always say, it wasn't just Tulsa, Oklahoma, nigga. It was all over. It was even in Dallas. It was a bunch of great black cities and towns that they tore down. So, is that the motivation that we use and not to do it again, that they tore it down? Because we can't just come at these people and try to, we can't change some laws, but we can't rewrite they whole motherfucking dichotomy of the way they do shit, because we
I say something about that? Can I say, because I think that there's a big discussion right now with this thing called CRT, critical race theory, you know? Yeah. And like for example, I actually agree with critical race theory, because right now when you mention the Black Wall Street and stuff like that, they'll tell you about Black Wall Street, but they won't tell you about the black genocides that came about, you know? So for example, Central Park. I grew up in New York. Central Park used to be the Seneca Village.
Facts.
You know,
facts.
It used to be a black tribe, you know, and that's why you have Harlem so close. That's why Harlem, you have black people in Manhattan, because that used to be black people. So I-95 in Miami, for example, when they built the I-95,
Overtown,
they took over Overtown, Little Haiti, a lot of they took over. A lot of the infrastructures that we see are built mostly to diminish a black power. You could come here in California, where I live now. Manhattan Beach, there used to be this guy called Bruce Brown, right? So Bruce Brown bought a property in the beach, and he started inviting black people to come through. California didn't like that shit. So you know what California did? They took the land from the man.
Then they get it back.
They got it back this year, right? Okay. But his story teaches you a lot of things, because back then this man was wealthy, right? They gave him $8,000, a piece of crap, right? Then you see the development of his family's triangle. He became an alcoholic. His son became, in and out of jail. His grandson, you see the development of how they took this man's last name.
Watch this, Trigger. If you trigger, we could do a whole show on shit that we've lost, the way they done tricked us, fuck with us. They'll change laws to take our shit from us. They always do some shit that work for them, bro. I'm talking about, nigga, it's whole cities that they turned into lakes and shit right now. Motherfuckers out there skiing and shit on top, and all you know,
Lake Lanier was a lot of shit in Georgia.
Think about that. We have a show on that kind of shit, the history shit. But go ahead.
Hey, y'all, hold on before I'm gonna let y'all close up. But we got like 5-6 minutes left of the show. I kind of want y'all to go to your closing or comments or whatever. So we're gonna start with Avo. We're gonna go with Jalen. We're gonna go to Kimbo. Then we're gonna go to Pooh Black, man. I'm gonna give you go ahead, bro. You got 2 minutes, fam. Go ahead, Avo.
Can you hear me? My bad.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes.
My point with all of this is right now we're going through something that is called Agenda 50-50. With Agenda 50-50, more white males are dying than the ones being born. That's the main problem right now. So they got to find a way to reverse it. Go to the school system. If there's 50 kids, 20 of them is Latino, and I'm a Latino, and let's say 15 of them are black. I'm also a black person, right? Yeah. They don't want that Latinos and blacks become the majority, sooner or later by 2050. That's why you start seeing things like COVID. That's why you start seeing the legalization of marijuana, because what happens is when it was the crack epidemic, what they did is they criminalized us, Puerto Ricans and blacks, right? Now is the opium epidemic. Now is the son of the lawyer, the son of the judge, little Tommy.
Always backfire on their ass.
Yeah. So now you start seeing rehabilitation and all that shit, right? The problem is they trying to brainwash us with. Remember when Trump was liberating people and letting people out? Yeah. Kim Kardashian and shit like that. Yeah. Don't get brainwashed by that shit. We don't need motherfuckers like Bill Cosby in jail. You know why? Because they too old. They got heart problems. They got liver problems.
They freed a few of ours, but you got to go look at the whole list and look how many of theirs his slick ass free.
Yeah, no, but that's my problem. That's my point, that when they're releasing a lot of people, they're releasing the old and they bringing in the young. Like they just recycling us right now. We're nothing but cattle.
Like to get back on topic, like with the police.
Hold on. We on closing topics.
Oh, I forgot you closing. Go ahead. I forgot.
Yeah, we on closing topics. Okay. Jalen, go ahead and grab the mic.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to make sure I keep my video exactly at 3 hours, y'all.
Yeah, in closing, man. Black people, man, we gotta go and stick with number one, man. Or number two, you know what I'm saying? 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying? I feel like both of them are almost equally important, man. We gotta stop spending with these folks who don't mean us no good, man. You know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily mean you gotta not spend with white folks or you can't spend, but just see how they spend their money. See what you put your money into or what it goes to and what they do with it. Is it quality? Is the people that, you know what I'm saying, you spending money with you, do they give a damn about you? If you had an issue with they people behind it or for it, stuff like that. And then number 2 is putting all the petty, you know what I'm saying, arguments that we have with each other, religion, politics, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We politic together, you know what I'm saying? We don't politic against each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice. We don't argue with each other over religion, man. We can do that in our own land one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares what God it is, man? Is your God telling you that this nigga the enemy? You know what I'm saying? Because if he's not, then you my enemy, bro. That's what it all is to be boiled down to, bro.
And boycott the Dallas Cowboys because they took black neighborhoods. I heard that's what the chat's saying. So boycott the Dallas Cowboys.
I like you, man. Don't make me start, man.
Go ahead, Kimbo. You got the mic, Kimbo. Man, I almost kicked that nigga off the stage.
Nah, we got it. We're gonna let him have that one, man. For real, because they be pissing me off too. But nah, man, like y'all was saying, but with this shit, bro, like I want people to understand how the system work even before we get to police brutality on some real shit. Do y'all realize, bro, when we're in the hood and we thugging and we doing our thug thizzle and we wooing or whatever, you know, like they say in New York, you know, whatever we doing, chowing or whatever, you know, like, nigga, how long is it gonna take us to realize the shit that we do? What makes the police come? The shit we shooting the guns, all that bullshit, bro. The shit that we be doing. If we can hustle or do what we do without all that dumb shit, back to low key, doing shit to keep the police from even having to come through your neighborhoods, that'll kill a lot of that shit. Well, shit, we supposed to, if we want to kill them, hurt their pockets, we supposed to make crime so motherfucking minute where the police ain't even needed no motherfucking more. Where they start firing motherfuckers because the crime's so low. If you really want to beat them hoes, that just me. That's how I think, because I understand that when the crime get at a certain rate, bro, them hoes gonna send the what you call it, the judge gonna let the TDC gonna let the judge know we need some more motherfucking inmates down here. So the judge gonna tell the police what to do. The mayor gonna tell the police, hey man, I need y'all to go out and fuck over some of these boys, man. And a lot of time We just victim of circumstance. A lot of time we're not the killers or the drug dealers, what they say we is. A lot of time they just catch niggas out there bad, man. And they probably was actually gonna be good people. So I feel like that's brutality in itself, bro. They brutalize our neighborhoods for their profit, man. They don't come through and try to help us. They come through simply to make a profit, man. And that's my closing statement. We are not your profit, bitch. Grown man talking.
Pooh Black.
Hey, my shit short. Our youth gotta stop killing each other, bro. Our youth need to start respecting, each other more. Not just respecting us, but respect each other's feelings, man. Our culture gotta stop being so motherfucking emotional, bro. If we want to help somebody out, we gotta stop disrespecting the whole game, period. Shit. Basically, man, we just gotta stop, doing shit to where we'll be on the billboard. I mean, cause we ain't doing nothing but hurting ourselves, but we want actions and shit. But we don't want solutions and shit. But I just think if we stop killing each other, bro, shit, we can make something happen. But until we stop, every day a brother dying, they just killed them. They just shot somebody 64 times the other day. They just shot a nigga 28 times the other day. Like the anger of the shooting, of the demon shit gotta stop, bro. We gotta start with our culture.
Nah, for shit show, bro. And my closing statement to that, man, is, man, we still got to come to the first step, man, and that's coming together and nobody being jealous and nobody mind the way they want to go towards it, man, just coming together and making a solution and saying that we're going to stick together and go through with it, man. That's all I can do, man. Everything else has been said to everybody on the panel, man. The panel has been absolutely great tonight, man. I think we ain't got no haters tonight, man. That's the first time, man. We got 102 likes and no thumbs down. God damn, man. That shit almost shocking. But salute to the goddamn me chat, man. Over here, you're entitled to your own opinion. We can agree or disagree to agree as usual, man. As long as you voice your opinion respectfully. Again, what I mean respectfully, man. Come out, dust your feet off before you enter the house. Stay on topic. Don't come up here talking about something you just want to talk about, man. Let's just keep it honest, man. If we stay on the agenda, man, well, maybe our minds to be in the same place instead of scrambled everywhere, man. Never make an excuse in life, man. Excuses are tools used by incompetent, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments or nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. Dirtbag, nothing in the dirt, nothing, man. Thinking cultivate the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. Without thought, we can't accomplish anything or be anyone in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything and everybody, including us up here on this panel, man. Pay attention, take notes, man. Respect us and let us know when we off agenda, man. Know the limitations to your body, unintentional grasp of people and things. For you start dreaming after 1 week, your mind will come a self-cynical thought of many negative things and many negative thoughts. When that being said, it been fun, man. It been all great, man. Love, peace, incur, and all that good shit, man. Salute, gang.
Me will hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder something, gang.
Say, man, I don't give a fuck about the feds, DEA, ATF, task force.
And y'all, Duke ain't working nothing over here, man. I asked Duke to come up here because I needed to get an understanding of him, man. So whatever he talking about, he's free to talk about it over here, man. Let y'all get this stuff out here, because I don't want to have to start blocking people from the stage.
You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black.
No, this shit show me. The truth be told, allegedly, I make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Man, thinking cultivates the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. So without thought, man, you can't do nothing, man. You entitled to your own opinion over here, man. We can agree to disagree and disagree to disagree.
You follow Pooh Black.
Oh, for shit, so. aka All the Way May. Y'all know what I call him. Y'all know what she is, aka All the Way May with me. Who is All the Way May?
Show, grab some popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
No, for shit show, man.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, man.
Enjoy life.